welcome back. And in Spanish as well, apparently. But yeah, okay, you might notice...
bonjour.
We don't look as grainy as usual. I've played with our camera settings, so we're updated. We need to get a light in front of me to really take advantage of it, because right now I kind of... Actually, it's not doing it. Oh.
Buenos tardes, hermosa.
Hey, from TikTok,
noches.
we got a quarter and 2 pennies.
You can't even get pennies anymore. Can you believe TikTok minted 2 pennies just for us?
I know.
You guys, you gotta hop on this train before we take off and leave you behind.
And flatten the pennies.
Yeah, we got another thing here.
Because it's a train. You get it?
Adventure coin.
We're not making an NFT. Don't worry.
Senpai, welcome.
Hi, welcome. Oh, first time chatter. Hello. Did you come over from our TikTok stream?
I did.
Okay, hi.
Ooh, senpai.
Oh, they followed us too.
Yeah, they follow us on TikTok too.
Wow.
Much love.
That's so sweet.
Welcome.
Much love.
Welcome. You're gonna have a wonderful time.
The announcer voice is back.
welcome.
I'm gonna start this D&D stream off with a recap. Let's just turn and look at him expectantly.
So we began last session with the party gearing up to go to the lair of the white-crowned Ape King to try and find a pool of liquid moonlight that could be used to cure Drae's curse that they had discovered due to the assistance of a certain Fey intruder who they never did manage to place but seems to know their party member. After tussling with some big cats that Drae did not particularly enjoy, and then Drae murdering a dragonoid / humanoid that you guys met.
Murdering implies that they have value.
Okay.
Yeah, he couldn't even get gunner points
You
off
one-tapped him. Couldn't even get gunner points on. That's a different game. Don't worry about
campaign
that.
reference. Don't worry about it.
He had tried to hire the party to kill the White-Crowned Ape King. Kana worked hard to keep the Ape King calm when you guys did eventually approach, with mixed success, as the party tried unsuccessfully to communicate with him. Eventually, it grew lax enough for Drae to sneak off while it was not paying attention, and have a little bath in the pool of moonlight he found behind its lair. After the moonlight had soaked in long enough, an aged voice appeared around him and loudly announced the cause and the steps needed to end his curse. This loud voice also drew the attention and ire of the Ape King. Using his invisibility to flee, the party also made a quick retreat before they all met up about a mile or so away from the Ape King. And when they were there, they witnessed another half-dragon stooping over the body of its companion they had left behind. Berrian quickly used Dominate Person to take control of the creature, and they led it back to Alekxander, where they thoroughly questioned it. Before they could summarily execute it, one of Berrian's students spoke up against this idea. And convinced them to take it to the Queen, where it could be handled properly. They delivered the captive. Lorelei tried to have a chat with Ella after, who is the student, by the way. This ultimately left neither of them very satisfied. And then Yaikzal was visited late at night by a blue dragonborn claiming to be her mother. The next morning saw Yaikzal in a difficult and emotional series of conversations with her mother. Lorelei rapidly building up distaste between the two of them. Lazuli is the name she goes by. And then after a game of questions suggested by her patron, Berrian headed off to spread the song of the Butcher of Alekxander all the way to the desert city of Camradel, and Yaikzal had a dream of her father slowly being led to Alekxander by fortuitous circumstance manufactured by her patron.
You mean that dick arbitrary?
That dick arbitrary indeed.
He was like, "Oh, I didn't help the mom get here, but I
But look where my fingers are in."
Can we just talk that Dan set me up with that joke and I was fucking ready? He set me up waiting for me to have to scramble and find out I was just ready. And I only say that because I just put a marker, and when I go look at this later, I want to know that I have to cut back to find that. But
so, Hathan's gonna finish the story.
The most narcissistic.
And you're gonna see a flash, and an illusory rag that he wipes the blood off his face and throws it off, and the rag disappears with minor illusion, and the music wanes down to nothing, and then the little other thing he had going on with his minor disappears. He's gonna step down off his
shield in the midst of the bar.
put it onto his back. Thank you for your time. And I hope you appreciated the story.
Make me a performance check.
The one thing that I'm really good at.
It's cold. Can we turn on the fire, please? I'm getting
Meow.
cold air
Light
just
it up.
drafted down onto me.
Meow.
All right. Performance with intelligence. Sounds good.
Meow.
That's my water bottle.
Because it's storytelling?
Can't
or?
you see?
No.
Okay. That's going to be...
9.
13.
Okay. Is it actually? Okay. So 13, you get a smattering of applause from this audience here, as a couple people seemed quite enraptured in your story. Most of them were just going about their drinking and moving about you, but you get a light round of applause from around here and come down, and there's a drink waiting for you at the bar that somebody's bought for you. As you, in your disguise as the aged tabaxi.
Yeah. I'll go to the washroom eventually, and then just kind of out the doorway.
Okay.
Outside into the street as Berrian.
All right. As the illusion washes away from you, your elven features reassert themselves as you step into the rather cool night air of the desert city, the jewel of the desert.
Head home.
As you pull one of your little rocks out of your rock pouch, using teleport to appear back at your tower.
He's a geologist.
I guess you have your circle. You wouldn't need to do that.
Yeah, I have my circle for my sword, so...
Also, Ice and Pie, I see your cat faces. I get why the meows were now. I think.
Oh,
Meals were
they
after.
sent it out.
Oh, they were after? Okay. Oh, I get why the
He's-
cat faces were now then. Yeah.
I appear on the roof of the tower.
I don't think you can.
I can.
Really?
Yeah, I have it set up.
Okay, so the
Oh, no, sorry. I not up there. But, I'm going to have a circle up there as well.
Oh, I see. Okay. So I take it you don't have the ward up there that prevents teleport?
I have it stopped at a certain point, right? Because it's 100 by 100.
Yeah.
So I have it. It stops like on the top floor kind of thing.
Okay.
So that people can't teleport in, but
Yes.
you can teleport up to the top.
Sure. Okay. All right. So you appear on the roof then of your tower.
And
Head down to your
sneak
bed.
in for the night.
Yeah. Get your rest. As okay. So that was what.
Well, Lorelei was going
Yes,
to
we
Ari.
were going to head over to Lorelei, who left in quite a huff after a fairly unsatisfying and fairly tense conversation with Lazuli. I have another thing I want to get into here. Okay, so where is Lorelei heading that same evening?
So her and Berrian were marching. She told Berrian to get away from her and just marched straight to where Lorelei is staying. He thinks he's slick. That I didn't notice.
You didn't notice anything.
I didn't. I wasn't paying attention. So Lorelei is going to where Lorelei is staying. Okay. Perhaps you meant Ari?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I was distracted by a
So you head to one of the...
failed sleight of hand check.
You guys head to one of the nicer bars in the inner run, and it's fairly late in the evening. There's not a lot of like permanent patrons around there. There's people drinking in the bar below, but that's starting to thin out at this point. And the bartender just kind of recognizes you at this point and gives you a little up nod as you head up the steps to Ari's room.
Yeah.
Hello.
She sort of opens the door, leans in. If it's open.
Yeah, it's unlocked. As you pull open, and you can see Ari is sitting on her bed. She has a book in front of her, a candle burning behind her.
I need a drink. And she's just gonna turn around and walk downstairs.
You hear a book close and get set on the bedside table as padding behind you, dressed in a nightgown, is Ari, who comes down and sits at one of the tables with Lorelei off to the side in one of the thinner parts of the bar at this point.
She goes to the bar. Whiskey.
Great. You get a cup of whiskey set in front of you.
Just give me a bottle.
Right. Reaches back, pulls out a bottle of whiskey and hands it over to you.
Takes cup, bottle. This one. Pours another. Walks over.
Ari is watching you raised eyebrow all the way along and sitting down.
Prop work.
Not bad, huh?
Just from the bottle. Hazel's mom showed up.
Oh. A joyful occasion it was not, I take it. And why are you taking it so hard?
I'm just gonna run right back to her and get herself hurt, and there's nothing I can do about it.
Right back to her. Has she done this before?
No, but I can see it in her eyes.
Well, if it's you looking, I suppose I'll have to trust your vision.
It's not like Yaikzal's known for making great decisions under pressure.
I'm going to have to agree with that one as well. And why is it your problem?
Because I love her.
Should I be worried? Merely joking. My, we're testy.
I hate her so much. Not Yaikzal, her mom.
I gathered as much.
That bitch comes back, sheds a few tears, and all she wants is a piece of what Yaikzal learned for herself.
I don't think I've ever seen you this fought up over anything that wasn't about us. And certainly not drinking so heavily.
So she knew better.
Did she?
Mothers aren't worth it.
Oh, Lorelei. Are you really going to drink that whole bottle?
You gonna stop me?
I might. I still want to talk about that last sentence that came out of your mouth and your, racing to the finish, as it were.
Oh, it's just this. It's just the way it works. You get over it.
Not that my mother was any shining example by any means, but tenable at the very least. I dare say worth it, although I haven't seen her in a while. What has you so certain that Yaikzal's mother is so bad?
She left her on the street to die when she was 4 years old.
Well, that's a good start. And you're certain she couldn't have changed for the better?
You don't come back from that. You don't get to come back from that.
I mean, I came back here to you after abandoning you with a angry letter.
I wasn't defenseless and depending on you.
You make stronger points than I expected for the amount of whiskey you've consumed. Alright, so we hate Yaikzal's mother. What are we doing about it?
Drinking.
I prefer my wine. She will pull a bottle out that she brought down with her.
Wine's for having fun.
Pour a cup. I can't think of much that wine isn't for. I'm not going to limit such a divine drink to merely having fun.
Alcoholics, man.
Ari has toned down considerably.
There is no Alex. Oh, there we go. Oh, yes, right, never mind.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh, Yandu says, hey, yo, we back! Yes, we back. We back indeed. Also, Isenpei says, always was a nerd, but couldn't get into D&D, lack of teachers. Sad. Well,
Join our Discord.
we're here for you. Yeah, hop on our Discord. I'm happy to help with anything you like getting into D&D.
I don't know what to do. I've never been
Well.
able to convince anyone of anything, let alone that their mother isn't worth the time.
You do what anyone does. Be there for her when things fall apart. Like Jessica.
Fuck.
What are you fucking about? I'm not trying to bring up a fight. I like her. She has some distaste for me. Not undeserved, but it's a good enough example.
Yeah, it's just, I owe her an apology now.
Oh. Yes, that wouldn't be... Well, it maybe doesn't need to be right now when you're... like this.
If I Yaikzal's different, I see through people.
Your point?
I know what I'm doing.
You...
Jess should know that I know what I'm doing.
Weren't you the one who started with Yaikzal doesn't always make the best decisions?
Yeah, that's why it's different.
I'm not tracking.
Jess thinks that you're gonna hurt me again, and I'm not gonna let that happen. And I know you're being earnest.
Right, you're missing the wrong part about Jess that I'm talking about, though. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm saying you do what Jess does. When things fall apart, you're there to pick up the pieces.
Don't want her to break.
Such is life. We all break. We're fragile.
Why does she care so much anyway?
Why don't we just kill the woman and be done with it?
She wouldn't forgive me for that. She wants her to be good so desperately.
Chug of her wine.
But do you think it's a coincidence she showed up after Yaikzal became rich and famous?
Probably not, but it could be. I don't know, I'm defending this woman. I don't care. So her shitty mom came back in her life. You don't like it. She's falling into whatever trap you see, and you're going to drink yourself to oblivion.
I can't. I can't sit back and watch it happen.
Well, I'm sure the whiskey's helping.
It's the plan.
Drink enough whiskey until you don't sit back, and then go into a drunken rage and berate her?
I don't know.
I mean, if that's what we're doing, I'll speed up. I don't want to be sober for that.
It's just... I don't know, it shouldn't matter.
She sees you going for the bottle again and will grab it and, like, bring it down.
Our mother shouldn't matter. I grew up without one and I'm fine.
There's a lot to unpack there, which I don't think we're going to get into now. So then, drunken berating plan it is. Just choose. I need to know whether I need to catch up or not.
Drunk in something. I don't know.
Alright, well if we're not sure it's that, maybe I'll stay a little more sober so I can course correct.
I'm just tired of seeing where everything's going before it does.
Right. You have me at a loss for words.
It's not just Yaikzal, it's everyone. I see random people on the street know their relationship is doomed to fail and there's nothing that can be done about it.
Sure.
I can't. I'm tired of seeing it all.
Well then, ask your god for it to stop. Isn't that
It's not my
purpose?
god, it's this.
And that's not related to your deity?
Oh, it was...
We could tattoo over it.
I don't think that's how it works.
I mean, you have a terrible curse being able to see everything and assuming the worst in everything. Doesn't exactly pair well together. I would teach her to be otherwise, but I'm not really equipped for that.
I don't know all about curses, though.
I know a fair bit.
Is that what it is?
On you?
I mean, I was thrown out for it, so it can't be great.
I wouldn't judge something as a curse because of how people react to it. I mean, take iron, for example. Literally a curse, created in the Underdark, and everyone thinks it's the cat's ass. Just because something gets accepted or thrown out doesn't mean it's a curse, and I don't see anything curse-like about yours.
I don't know, I see the way people react.
Go on.
I don't know, like the fear, the hesitation.
Think it has anything to do with you running a criminal organization?
It was before then. It's been always.
Being part of a criminal organization? Maybe it's the mean mug you give everyone? I think they're charming. Quite like them on you.
Makes one of us.
Suppose so. Why don't we go ask Jess?
Right now?
Probably not. We still have to do our drunken rage at Yaikzal.
Just her mom.
Oh, we're berating the mother. What, you planning on fixing the mother? I thought we were berating Yaikzal about her poor decisions. I've already had too much wine. Listen, berating Yaikzal wasn't going to work. That's going to work even less.
Can you do something?
Sure.
To her? Like, just get her to go away?
Well, I can't directly make her leave, but I can make her life miserable. What did you have in mind?
I don't know. How does it feel to be left on the street as a child?
Well, usually the best way to make sure people are alone is to give them something that looks awful and contagious. It doesn't even have to do anything, as long as it's convincing enough. Have it carried upon them until they know true loneliness. However, I've seen Yaikzal's boyfriend. She doesn't seem to be the most discerning.
You've seen her god?
No, thankfully. I've not had the misfortune.
You're a fucking womb.
Any other lists of worries, concerns, things you're angry about you want to air?
Too many.
How about we stop the drinking, cancel the berating, and go to bed?
Only if she distracts me.
I can think of a very compelling way to ensure you fall asleep very quickly.
Drugs.
Oh, yeah, that.
It goes for another sip.
Well,
Yeah.
alright. She will stand up, take her bottle of wine, cork it, grab you by the hand, and lead you up to her room. Will basically lay you down and tuck you, like, firmly with the blankets all around, and then just put her head on your chest and rest her arm kind of beside it. And you have this, like, weight on your chest, the, like, snugness of the blanket, heat of the room, and the both of you there in bed.
So many people die. Why not her?
This is poor sleeping habits.
It's just good people.
Just save it for sleep talk.
And she just like passes out.
Before she goes to option 2 and just clobbers you over the head. I told you it was effective. Leaves bruises, though. As you eventually pass out there, tucked in to bed with Ari, and awake the next morning with a splitting headache. A lot of alcohol at the end of the night, no water to follow it down. No nothing. Yondu says we sound great, by the way. Yes!
How do we
Thank
look,
you.
though?
Yeah, how's our camera quality there?
Camera
like
quality,
it.
not just like physical
I
appearance.
look so
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah, we went from like 680 to 1280. We're much crisper.
I'm just the cutest
Yeah,
ever.
how do we look?
So you awake the next morning. Is there anything else Lorelei is getting up to immediately with the situation as it stands?
Oh. Like, she rolls over, puts
You
the
all
pillow
look
over her
fuckable.
head.
Yondu.
Thanks, Dad.
I'm kidding, you look great. Oh, so now you didn't mean it?
Oh wow. Okay.
There goes my week.
There I am, somewhere between great and fuckable.
Maybe you should back up. maybe take a step back.
I'm sorry, I had to. So yeah, you awake to the blistering morning sunshine.
Berrian's probably just gonna continue doing on his normal stuff.
Okay, yeah. Getting up, getting
I don't have
to work
anything
on your day.
specific to do.
Okay. Lorelei?
She's probably just gonna take a full day
Okay.
of doing fuck all.
Is there anything else you want to do now that your mother is here?
Yaikzal spends the entirety of the next night in bed.
Okay. You would hear footsteps kicking around at some point as there's activity down in the house. Your mom moving about, and then eventually Sammy and Gail moving about, and eventually the clomp, 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 big red going down as he leaves you in bed there and like looks at you. Not my problem. Goes downstairs. You hear him sounding like he gets into a small argument with somebody in the kitchen, and then he stomps his way out of the house.
What is it? Is there any work? Can I roll perception?
Sure, yeah.
How's Drae feeling?
Trying to remember what Drae did.
17.
I don't know if he's cursed still.
Oh, yeah, well, as long as he's not being violent, he's feeling fine.
And then he like licked some of the moon juice.
Oh, yes. Thank you. You are an honorable D&D. See, last session, he drank some moonlight, which I told him after has some long-term consequences, and I need him to remind me. And he's like, great, won't do that. And here he is, being a model player, reminding me.
One deserving of inspiration, one would say.
I will give you a D8 inspiration for that, yes.
Yeah. So you play
Got to encourage that. And then Yondu says, yes, you look great, especially being on mobile. Oh, cool. Okay, fits well in that. It manifests as like liver pain, like lower back that kind of like seems to stab through you. You just have this like morning pain that kind of follows you about, and your appetite's a little weird at the moment. You're a little sensitive to like spices and stuff like that.
I rolled 17 on my perception.
17. You would hear through the muffles something about turkey.
Wait, I have
leftovers
advantage,
being-
'cause it's hearing.
Oh!
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's 19.
So muffled through the stone floor and walls, you would hear something about somebody's leftovers being eaten, and Big Red seems to be in a huff over there. You can't really something about turkey being gone, and he blows up a little bit and then leaves.
Thank you.
Okay, so you spend the entirety of the day in bed. Let's cut forward in time a little bit if nobody has anything immediately to do.
Nope.
The next thing that will happen of major note, other than you kind of settling into life with your mom there and avoiding her mostly.
Lorelei would ask to move in to Yaikzal's mansion
Okay.
properly.
Okay. So, I have to finish your room immediately then. You best be ready.
You don't have to.
It's gonna
It's
gonna
it's
look
fine.
so nice. I've been working so hard on all these rooms. You're gonna love it.
I'm sure I will.
Oh, we're getting a new roommate.
Mm-hmm.
Charmed.
Maybe I move out. You guys.
No,
That
we
or-
wouldn't want to chase you out of your home.
Okay, I'm gonna go work on the room. She's like, I'm going upstairs. You can come with me, Lorelei, if you want.
Sure. Everyone should be where they belong.
Okay.
Living with family. Just kind of follows after you as you go up the stairs.
Well.
Just cut the air with a knife.
Okay. All right. So, I was gonna wait to show you your room, but I no one's here to help me, and I cannot reach some parts, so I need you to get
Interesting.
them. Can you take these? Like, she'll pull out these like sheer turquoise like curtains. I got like a canopy for your bed, and I need like I'll tell you how, but I can't get up there.
Of course. Yeah.
It's like you walk in and there's like a queen size bed with like gray sheets and everything, and there's golden metal bars going up so that they like has a room for the canopy, and there's like a cute little stool in front with like a plush area that has like a dark turquoise to it and like a red wood or like a brownish wood.
Yaikzal.
And there's like she's painted flowers along the bed where it goes like this, like making it so it's symmetrical with the bed. And the window, and like the windows, they have this like red curtain because all the curtains are red, but it has embroidery along it that's like a teal embroidery of like "You're great" on each.
Didn't have to.
I wanted to.
You should have saved the money. It's.
I'm so rich. I need something to use it on.
They do have a school, but.
You could, I'll help pay for that if you want. I also just like decorating.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You want this where?
Okay, and then she'll lead
Don't know
you
how
through
these
putting
beds
it
work.
on.
Okay, as you lead her through,
Just cast levitate.
floating up this this veil that's to go over the bed after unveiling the room to Yaikzal finally that you've prepared in your home for her. You guys are left alone. Lazuli won't follow you up. So we're going to cut ahead a little bit if nobody has anything immediately to do to the next big thing that is going to happen, which
How long is that now?
This will be probably like a week later.
How many days since we've started downtime?
You guys were we're getting close to 3 months now, I think. We're actually, let me look at my timeline.
Okay, yeah, because that's important.
Okay, no, so this will actually be closer to month 8 that we're moving towards.
Oh,
Really?
Yes.
hold on, I need to.
Yeah, a little bit of a leap here.
8 multiplied by 7.
Okay.
Oh no, hold on, that's not the.
Is Ari still cursing Drae?
Nobody's told her to stop.
Lorelei would like
8 divided by
after
12 is the
about a
percentage.
week of her knowing.
Okay.
like, he's,
Why?
Well, one, he's not that bad,
I beg to differ.
8 times 30.
and two, he's
If he
kind
wasn't
of
that
my
bad, I would've
business
stopped.
partner, and his reputation is important.
I mean, isn't one of the points of contention that your interests might be diverging? Is it really that bad for him to have a weakened image?
If people don't think the Proudfoots can protect them, they won't have trust in us.
You're not planning on keeping the Proudfoot name if you take over, are you? I mean, it's a name known by everyone as a ruthless criminal organization. Wouldn't you want something fresh? I'm not saying you have to take over. I'm just saying I don't think he's earned not sneezing all over himself whenever he's a dick.
He's vengeful.
Yes, I'm aware. That's why I have him sneezing all over himself so frequently.
He's gonna find out eventually, and I'd rather he just not, and we say it went away, or I got rid of it or something. I don't want him coming after you.
If this is going to make you more pouty than you already are, fine. I will stop. It's too late today, but it should wear off in a few days. Yes?
Sorry, is that...
Yeah, it seems to be done to me.
Yeah.
You should shout at him. He called your name.
Daniel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm on stream.
Where's my belt? I need to take Daniel.
It's on the second shelf of the thing. The shelf below my shoes. Okay. Is that, you guys done that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 240 days has happened.
Okay.
8 months. So some things happen now. Drae has Shadowblade.
Ooh.
Okay. And so that is it'll be 6.
Hey, I need 2. I said 1 scroll of Dimension Door, and in larger use I actually need 2 scrolls of Dimension Door.
And anything else?
Just those.
Okay, so 2 scrolls, so that's gonna be 8,000. So you need to knock off 28,000 gold of Drae.
Okay, I already knocked off for the... What's just 1 scroll of Dimension Door?
It's 1 extra.
It's 1 extra? Okay, so knock off another 4,000.
Okay.
And did you knock off 20,000 for...
And that's for the Shadow Blade.
Yeah, Shadowblade is 20,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. And then...
That's your first permanency, isn't it?
No, that's my 3rd
Oh, okay.
permanency.
Okay.
But that's the one on him.
Yeah.
I've got all the time. I'm done.
Yeah.
I've done everything I needed to do now.
Okay.
240 days is plenty. Sorry, what's happening today?
So Drae, you will get some news as one probably at the tower. Like somebody runs in, you can hear a commotion outside as the guards are like, "Hey, somebody's coming in!" Door flies open as stumbling in is one of your Proudfoots.
The tower?
Yeah. I know the door has the lock on it. I'm assuming it was a little open because people wanted a breeze.
It would be open today, yeah.
Stumbles in, looking haggard. Boss, problem. Big problem.
up?
Tethel.
What's happening?
He's arrested.
Again?
Sure.
Fuck.
It's serious. It looks real serious. They won't tell me what they're charging him with.
Alright, did you call the guy?
Yeah, sure. What guy?
Our lawyer guy.
We have a lawyer guy.
Yeah.
Usually Tethel deals with it. I don't know.
I would know how to get a hold of the lawyer.
Oh, yeah, you know the guy.
Okay, I'll deal with it.
Okay.
Where is he?
He's at the stockade.
Jesus, alright. Rolls up his sleeves.
Okay.
Drae, you alright?
Yeah, trouble in paradise, it's fine.
That didn't sound fine.
Do we have any favors with the king to cash in? No reason.
I don't think we're at that favor point. What do you need, Drae?
Teth got himself arrested, and I don't know with what.
I'll go talk to Hestia or someone and see if there's anything they can do.
Sure, yeah, let me just go talk to him and I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a hold of my lawyer.
Run out. Yeah, you find the guy you
and
you
then the
usually
two of
get.
us will head to, the stockade.
Start making your way over with the older gnome, kind of hurrying to keep up with your long strides.
Come on.
I am coming, alright? This is going to cost you extra. Haven't jogged in 30 years. So you guys get to the...
Good for you.
Sounds unhealthy.
He's a little rotund. Yeah. As you guys get to the prison there, and you are greeted by numerous half-cloaks milling about, as it is also their barracks. You come up to the front, there is the kind of cage there. You can see dressed cloak coming down in light-duty armor, a captain of the half-cloaks behind the desk. Drae?
Hey, I heard a friend of mine was caught up in some business.
We haven't seen her in months.
Not that one. She's not really... Wait. Tethel?
Oh. Is a friend of yours.
Something like that.
How close of a friend?
Close enough for me to worry about him.
Well, you should be worried. Serious charges.
What?
Do we need the audience? Looks down at both the Proudfoot who has followed you and the gnome.
Well, yeah, he's Tethel's attorney.
Right. Sedition. He was caught fraternizing with people who are related to some plots against the Empire.
Well,
He was turned in by the merchant organization.
okay. Can we talk to him?
No. Not something I can allow, at least.
Look at my lawyer. See.
I'm assuming I'm allowed to go and speak with my client? Not without leave of someone higher than me, no. No one is to speak to him until the investigation is finished. It's nearly finished. They were quite complete in their accounting of it.
Fucking heck.
Alright. Can we have a minute?
This is my desk, so
Yeah,
no. But you may step outside with your attorney friend if you wish.
Cool, we had different images of what's going on here. That's fine. As we step outside.
You step outside. You were at the bailiff's desk.
Yep. Alright, how bad is it?
Well, sedition's not good. Usually execution. If we can get him a light sentence, maybe exile would be good.
Okay, but I need him here.
Well, then we would need him acquitted. And if it's the merchant organization, and they're as accurate in their accounting as normal, that'll be difficult. I can swing for it. We'll have to bear it out and see how the case goes.
Alright, and then... How exiled is exiled like?
Well,
Sort of like, you know, don't cause trouble kind of exiled, like we won't...
at the very least from the city, if we manage to get exile, well, the very lowest level of success is that is banished from the Empire, which is quite expensive, as you know.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how the trial goes. I'm not going poaching around the merchant organization for information, so we'll have to work with what we've got.
What do you think you can do?
I think we have a reasonable shot of getting a light sentence with the exile. Probably have to give up all his property, but maybe we can send him off somewhere quiet to start another chapter. But that's your business.
Alright. And if we were to say just break him out
Well, then exile with bounty, I suppose, is what you're looking at then. Unless you know someone who's good with faces in a permanent sort of way.
Technically. Permanency alter self? What is alter self? I don't think you can do
It's
it
a
on someone
self
else.
spell. It's in
Yeah.
the name. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Well, I will start my work, the paperwork. You start any legwork you desire to do, and I'll talk to you in a few days when we get the decision handed down.
Alright.
I'm going to come back tomorrow, so hopefully I can see my client! Just gets a head shake from some of the guards.
Just keep me in the loop.
Of course. That's what you pay me for, as little gnome starts making his way down the street, back
Whoa.
towards his home.
Pay you well. I'm gonna head back to the tower.
Okay.
Alright. So here's what we're dealing with. Got himself caught talking to enemies of the state, and now they want to kill him.
That needs to go. That just needs to go.
What needs to go?
The vent needs to close.
You got this.
It really doesn't want to cooperate.
Are you cold?
Yes, very. It is just blasting cold air onto me. Oh, we got it. Okay. Oh, that's so much better. Sorry.
Lawyer thinks we can get exile, and he can be useful to me out of the city.
Where?
I don't know.
Well, there you go.
Like, I'm in Camerodale's big.
Sure. But they got their own pile of shit over there.
Yeah, Ellerin, maybe. I don't know anything about Ellerin.
I don't know. If I were you, I would try to pull some strings.
Yeah. I don't know if we have strings to pull, though. Like, what do? Go to the king and say, hey, I need that criminal friend of mine because he's useful to me in my criminal empire?
I don't know. Maybe we could play it off like he's a double agent and was trying to get information, and he's playing. I don't know. Like, you know who he was talking to.
Do I?
You sent him to gather information on the merchants who run the Mar, so you could try to move in on it.
And they're the
Yeah.
ones who are the seditionists?
No, they're the ones who delivered evidence that he has been fraternizing.
With who? Who is he seditioning with?
We don't know.
Wasn't in the details.
Well,
So you're saying it like he wasn't actually stupid enough to do that?
like, are they just giving him trumped up charges?
Might be.
Yeah, it could be.
So this might be... Okay, here's the play. Honestly, this is just their way of getting rid of him.
Yeah.
He was trying to get some information about the market and stuff that is going on there. And then this is their way of just sweeping him under the rug and getting rid of him. When really, there's stuff going on that we're trying to find out behind the scenes about maybe wrongdoings and dirty dealings and stuff that's happening. And they're just trying to sweep him away so that stuff doesn't come up.
So we should remind them what happens when they lie about their recounting of events.
No, I think we leave them alone. I think at this point you try to convince someone who has the power to acquit him.
Okay.
Or let him go. Let him go. It's up to you.
Yeah, but like, what's their motive? How do
Whose motive?
The people trying to get rid of him. What do I tell the king? Oh, I'm
just gave
trying to
you-
do a hostile takeover of a rival gang's territory.
Well, they're not a gang. They're a merchants guild.
Yeah.
It'd be easy to. It would be as easy for you to swing information against him. You know, in the opposite direction. Obviously, you'll have to see what they put forward, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. That would be what I would do.
All right, it's not a bad plan.
Like, out of character, I don't know what the
Yeah.
have going on, so.
All right. Hey, you want to tell your girlfriend that this guy's really cool and that she should tell her dad to keep him around?
I'd rather not.
Ooh, what if we have your girlfriend fall in love with him? Then she can be like, Daddy, no, please.
Is that what you're into now? Is that hey, Wednesday!
What?
Fuck up. It's not
Does
what I
he
meant.
try to get you
know
to
it.
call Daddy now?
Don't
Or is that
answer.
like a-
Don't answer that.
Call
Don't-
Daddy.
Don't answer that.
What are you talking about?
You have the right to remain silent.
What are you on about?
Don't worry about it.
Fucking
Alright.
twins. She walks back. There she was, keeping herself busy.
Okay, but you understand, like, I have to... Drae, you're gonna have to talk to him.
Yeah.
I gotta keep myself out of this.
Yeah, no, I'm not asking you to do anything.
Well, no, like, I'll help you. But, like, I can't...
It's just like, he...
What if it turns out he had his hand in a pile of shit, and all of a sudden I tie my name to it? All the work I've done to get us into a position where we have that influence and backing.
Yeah, but he gives me the information to let me keep you guys safe, so...
Okay, hold on. Message.
Sending.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Tethel. It's Berrian. Were you doing sedition? Or are they trying to make it up and frame you? I need to know in...
Now.
No, need to know 25 words.
Okay. You cast the spell, and it fails because there is no target.
Is he not on this plane? Because I roll for that.
Unable to send.
It's fucking.
Does the stockade block magic, do you think?
Because I would know if it was blocked.
It's unable to reach him.
Okay. They got
I mean,
magic or
'cause
something.
yeah, your tower's bullshit. There's no reason that the stockade can't be as well.
Oh, sorry. I would have stepped over into the classroom before I sent that.
Same result.
Okay. They've got him blocked.
Yeah. Alright, so... Yeah, I'll just go talk to the king or something.
Okay, well...
Or do you think the queen would be better?
Maybe the queen. I don't know. Ask whoever's available.
She's more into the shady shit. Yeah.
I wouldn't
kinda-
say that.
Well, she knows what's up,
Sure, yeah.
right? Because, like, her son was the one that hated me so much.
Drae, how about you just go try and talk to him?
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen?
But like, how does this work? Do they bring the evidence forward? Is there a trial?
There will be a trial, yeah.
Yeah, everyone
so-
should be tried fairly. Anyone who says otherwise
Do we
doesn't
get
know
to
what they're
see the
talking
evidence before the trial? Because they have to present their evidence.
The lawyer will get to see
Okay,
it. Yeah.
maybe before you go talk to the king, you wait until your lawyer gets their evidence and sees what they're trying to present that he did.
Okay, so don't try and come up with a story until you hear what they have to say.
Yeah, I just gave you like a general idea.
Okay. Yeah, know what we're fighting.
Sure.
Yeah.
The power.
Can we wait until he gets in?
Yeah, if you want to wait a few days.
Okay.
Yeah.
You eventually probably end up sitting in the tower, gnome throwing himself on it. Chairs are too damn tall.
Do you want a stool?
Yes, but your tables are tall too, so it won't help.
You hear? He just like. Can we get the coffee table and the stool, please? It brings over like a lower coffee, like one of those like shitty ones by the couches that come up to like just below your knee for like us, but it'd be perfect for him.
Sits down at it, motions you to sit down at his level with him.
Sit.
Right, so,
Oh,
is this
Yeah.
private
cross
enough?
arms.
I swear I saw a baby-faced elven girl running by a few minutes ago.
Okay,
that's
let's
my
go to
baby-faced elven
let's
girl,
go to the
thank you very
study.
much.
All right.
We go up
Was
to,
it? No, probably
No, it was not.
Never mind.
We go up to the study.
Wednesday's human.
Yeah.
Okay, so you end up at the study,
Yeah.
carting the table with you as you guys are sitting. So, it looks like they do have some pretty solid evidence of him having dealt with these people. Where it's a little shaky is that he did so with the intent to rebel. It's serious enough that, like I said, I'm optimistic that we can get him exiled, likely with all of his property absconded. If things go poorly, execution, and if things go really well, acquitted, but I kind of doubt it. The evidence is,
Well, I pay for you
real
to
enough.
not have things go poorly.
This is without my talents? You're looking at execution. And guess when you'd find out about it? The day of the execution. Or after. They don't look like they want to be very public about this.
Of course not.
I still can't even get you in to meet him. His side of the story, they had him do this to gain their trust, and then used it against him when they decided they couldn't trust him. So it looks like the evidence is real,
Okay.
if tenuous on the fault-finding area.
So,
So they tried to use him.
but he never intended to rebel.
It's the same as what the Thieves Guild does. They have you commit a crime under their watch so that if you ever go against them, they can publicize it.
So we played as a double agent. We played that we sent him in there on purpose to show that they were doing this type of thing.
I'm going to play that as best I can to the judge. But like I said, my optimistic view is exile.
Yeah. Okay,
Hi, Luke.
I think
Oh, is Luke here?
yeah.
Hi, Luke.
Hi, Luke.
The after
The after-work special. Huzzah!
Look, I think I could talk to the king, sort of pre-game him for you. Is that
Excellent.
the
No, I don't want to talk to the king. Get him to pardon him if you can. That would be perfect.
Yeah, just with that, you know, savior of the city and all. He's helping me keep the city
You know that
safe.
if
Doing
Tethel ever gets caught again, he's on his own, right? Like, if we get them to pardon him once and he gets caught again, we can't. We gotta let him go.
yeah, it's fair, but I mean, if they don't pardon him now, he's sort of
No,
out
I'm just being realistic.
reach forever.
I'm just being realistic. I'm just saying is
Yeah, yeah.
you might
it's
want to
fine.
put him back in more of a desk role.
Oh, you better believe. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, see what you can do.
All right, well, I'm going to prepare for the case either way, and hopefully I get to throw out all of my hard work, take my paycheck, because I still did the work, and we call this no problem.
Is there anything that I could help to like support their case about something that the Merchants Guild or something is smuggling or dealing in that I might have heard about like magical stuff through my grapevines? That is like knowledge that I'm like, yeah, of course they got rid of this guy because they don't want you to know about this.
No, the merchants aren't really known for dealing that. Like the Thieves Guild does most of the smuggling, and it's through fences. Like they definitely have their dirty laundry, but there's nothing you would be privy to.
Okay.
Oh, also, random fact. In like these 8 months or so, I don't know how far we jumped from the last point.
It
5
was like
months.
like a 5 month jump, 5, 6.
Drae got his hair cut.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He'd always had his hair like sort of long and down, sort
Yeah.
of disguise his ears a bit, and now he just sort of has like short on the side, like kind of
Pompadour.
halfway spiky, kind of like crew cut kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Like that one World of Warcraft human haircut. You
Okay.
know the one.
I don't.
Someone knows
I
the
do.
one.
Some of you, you know the one.
Yeah, and is
Looks great.
yeah, zero attempt to hide his ears. Sort of like a very like fuck you, I'm Elvin energy.
The city
I-
does not always. Luke's that's not the one.
Someone just sent me a job, like, they were like, yeah, we want you. And I've never met them before.
Be careful. There's scams going on. Like if they want you to sign anything or pay any money for a contract, do be careful. Hopefully it's good news though. But
Because I went to my high school, because it's on my profile, and they're like, oh, I saw you work here, so you should come work for me. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, cool.
check it out. Be cautious.
Well,
Check
that's
it out.
Stan, breadwinning.
All right,
So
Drae,
you
you
got
got
your
this.
new haircut. You are off to see the king.
Yeah.
So you go to the palace. request an audience, and the king is not there. They leave you sitting for about 20 minutes before they come back. And Hestia said she will see you if you wish.
Sure.
It would be less formal as she's doesn't wish to go to the throne room if you'll follow me.
That's fine.
As he will take you up to one of these side towers, and you end up in what is basically like a living room sort of deal. There's a table with like writing implements on it, a couple of comfy chairs, some shelves with books. It looks fairly well lived in, but also opulent as you'd expect from the palace. And you can see the tall, graceful, beautiful, as always, Hestia sitting there with her trademark kind of blank look as you come in and motions you to a seat.
My lady.
You may rise.
My lady.
My lady.
For the fedora to you.
We should stand. Or stands. I don't know if there are
She's
chairs.
offered you a seat.
I put chairs in my mind palace, so.
Yeah, you do have chairs. She's motioned you to sit down across.
I rise and then sit again.
Sure, okay.
Curtsy.
And then rise and then sit again.
You get kicked out.
You would get like an arched eyebrow, probably at most. I hope you'll settle for my audience.
Oh, I'm honored.
Well, please speak freely.
So a friend of mine, Tethel, your brother might know him, or your son. I know how families work. Your son might know him. He was doing some work for me. You know, protector of the city, savior of Alekxander type stuff. Keeping an eye on stuff I was worried about. And has got himself charged with sedition by the people he was keeping an eye on. And I was wondering if there was something we could do about that.
I see. And you're quite confident he was not planning my husband's demise?
Pretty confident, yeah.
Pretty confident is not very
Very
confidence-inspiring. Well, that's good.
Now,
Your
if he
words do
was, I'll
carry
kill him
weight.
myself. How about that?
That's better. So you wish for a pardon, then?
If you're offering.
I suppose it could be supplied. You have been good friends of the palace. Yes, Daniel?
Berrian would have told him to ask for the pardon, like, with conditions, so that it doesn't seem like we're, like if he was to end up, kind of thing, doing something bad afterwards, that, like,
Yeah.
you know, like full right to do whatever you want with him, kind of thing.
I'm worried about... The only thing I'm worried about with the pardon is his image. The work he does sort of relies on him being trusted by people of a seedier nature. And getting special treatment from the royal family doesn't breed a lot of confidence.
I've heard of his case already, and it's not something that is being advertised very widely. We are not so keen to talk about potential plots of sedition, and the people
Fair
who
enough.
do them are not so keen to be talked about either. It's not a problem that we suffer from very often. But any garden requires weeding.
So I'm gonna look into it.
I'm quite sure I know where it came from. A pardon can be provided with my husband's leave, of course,
Of course.
as a favor from us to you for what you have done, and upon your word and honor that it was not his true intention.
Sure.
Very well. I shall have one made and delivered to you, depending on the king, of course.
Of course.
Well, you are
How's your
dismissed. I suppose you are undismissed. Why the curiosity in the prince?
I'm just curious what he's up to.
A great many things, as usual.
Anything I should worry about?
Nothing since last time we talked. He seems to have taken his pound of flesh.
Good.
I'm glad to know you are not actively feuding. It's not good for the city.
I'd rather avoid it.
Me as well.
If there's anything I can do for you, let me know.
Of course. Shall not hesitate to lean on you. You are dismissed, Drae. Bow and make your way out of the room. As the following day, a rolled-up writ will be delivered, and it is a letter informing you that he has been pardoned and will be released shortly.
Right. Well, give it. I don't know who I give it to, but
You don't have to give it to anybody. This is a letter
Sweet.
for your information. A writ of pardon was
that
delivered.
for future reference.
This is not actually the writ of pardon. This is like a memo to you about
Oh.
it. Yeah. The actual writ of pardon would have been delivered to the jail.
Fuck. Okay. Damn it. Seems like a good thing to know how to make, but
Yeah.
no way that could backfire.
No way that could backfire at all. So that is how things with Tethel go. Are you, so you would have Tethel released that same day, who would come about a little sheepish look on his face.
Hey, bud.
So I didn't get the information we were looking for.
Let's talk. He sort of puts his arm on his shoulder.
Tenses right up under this. Yeah. Let's talk.
So, I don't know. What the fuck?
They got me. I got nothing else to say.
Yeah.
Other than that, I thought things were going good. They said do this to gain their trust, so they'd have a little something to guarantee it, and I had barely finished by the time they had finished turning it over. I think they were probably on to me from the start.
All right. What did you manage to find out, if anything?
Not much than I knew before. I mean, I know the people who are in charge there. I know they're backed by the Stormcloaks.
Okay. Not super amenable to like a deal.
Maybe, but they've got a good thing going with the Thieves Guild right now. Unless we can convince them that we're the better option,
Okay.
we don't have any dirt to try to make them come to a deal that swings in our favor.
This gets fucking good at what it does.
Yup. God, I wish I had half their people. A third.
Oh, and you're talking to Lorelei, by the way.
Great.
Just,
Looking forward to it.
yeah, well, you see, I made a promise to someone more powerful than me, and I need to make sure that I was right in that.
Sure.
Where are you right now?
We're like walking down the main road towards the Warrens.
Okay. Sure. Somebody more powerful than you?
Well, politically.
Oh, okay. She's not gonna... You guys know you don't have to hurt me, right?
Yeah.
does not get any less tense.
I'm aware.
In fact, a little more as you march him down to the Warren and to Lorelei's temple, which is well underway in its construction. Would probably be actually maybe finished at this point.
Yeah, she doesn't have to.
50.
It is finished.
Yeah, it's like 150 days we've skipped, so
Yeah,
it's permanent now.
Yeah,
Is it only 100 days?
Or no, it's a year. Never
It's
mind.
cast
No, I mean
Yeah.
the interior. I think it would be nearing the end stages of complete on the interior.
Yeah, so we just sort of meet Lorelei. Hi.
Hi, boss.
Step in here, if you would.
He
into
looks
like
over.
her office.
Okay. Steps in. Is Drae coming in?
Yeah.
Okay. So just looking nervously between the two of you.
Drae just starts like throwing and catching this dagger that looks like his spite dagger, but is made of shadow with like etchings of like purple light in the same pattern as his spite dagger.
Okay.
Like has upgraded from this annoying piece of shit dagger and still has that dagger on his belt, sort of like throwing this better one.
Yeah. Just tossing this like shadowy blade up and down. He's like, "Fuck. What do you want me
You know
to
why
do?
you're here, right?
Because I fucked up.
Little.
More than a little. Pretty sure I almost got executed.
Mainly, we have staked our honor on the fact that you weren't trying to kill the king.
course I wasn't trying to kill the king. Why would I want to kill the king?
We'll get there.
Okay.
Alright,
Ah?
if you wouldn't mind not resisting, kind of cast Zone of Truth. Which isn't concentration.
Hurt less than I thought?
And then she's gonna cast Detect Us.
He didn't resist.
He doesn't resist, no. Is she doing the digging version?
No.
Yeah. Nerves. Like,
Relax.
just a flood of nerves. He is waiting to find out what a dagger made of shadows feels like when it stabs you.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Do you mean any harm to the royal family of this city?
Not unless you tell me to. Maybe not even then. He's being honest.
Alright. Good. Do you know what would happen to you if you did?
Picture of the dagger just slipping between his ribs
Yeah.
and his back. Yeah, I think I can guess.
Do you mean any harm to the leadership of this organization?
Surprise. Like, genuine. Oh, of course not.
Good. In his head, he hears, do you approve of the current leadership direction this organization's undergoing?
You would get out loud, yeah, yes, so.
Reading his mind.
Yeah, he's
I mean, like, he's forced to be honest, but Lorelei's just
yeah,
also
he's,
trying to get any, like,
he's not sure about the whole, like, not being criminals thing. But things are working out so far, so just going along with it, and you're still doing work, right?
alright. I think that's all I need.
Does Drae have any questions of what he was answering out loud?
Hey, what was that? What? I'm just digging. Oh,
It'd be
great.
really funny if he had to do rollies against himself.
I just did.
No, I mean, like, you got the same number on the same...
Oh, and the
Roll.
roll off? Yeah.
Yeah, it checks out. Alright. Alright, thanks. It's just gonna take Tethel.
Okay.
Just like manhandling him like a little bit.
Okay.
Doing that just really annoying, like just physically dominating him
Yeah,
for
yeah.
no like real reason
That, like,
other than
fake
to show
chummy,
that you
yeah, okay.
can.
He's going along getting jostled
Yeah.
by you as you walk him.
So you're just gonna be logistics work for the next, till I feel like it.
Got an estimated date?
I don't know. Depends how things go.
Is there something I can do to... Maybe I'll ask this later.
Yeah.
I'd
say you could train people how not to get caught, but no. Actually, there's someone who's already as good as you are.
Really?
Yeah, they found us. You know that silk caravan?
Yeah, I remember the bust.
Yeah. Like, they're doing great. I'm really, like, proud of the direction they're going. It's good to know you don't have to rely on one person for any given job in this organization.
What are you saying?
I don't know, it's just nice to have options.
Right. There's something I should probably tell you. That thing I said out loud? Lorelei was asking me about how I felt about the leadership in my head and all.
Why?
You tell me. Just thought it's something you'd want to know. And hopefully you don't let her take my neck, because chances are she's going to find out I told you because she hears fucking everything.
Yeah, she probably already knows. Pats him on the back. Alright. I'm gonna go, do whatever the fuck I want.
As you swagger away from a somewhat destitute-looking Tethel.
Stay out of sight.
You got it. As he blends into the
I'm
background.
just gonna go
as you
hang out with
swagger
Wednesday,
away.
like, just a lot of, like, a bit of a power trip. Thinking, like, but also, like, just ruminating on why Lorelei didn't, like, want him to know.
Yeah.
Tethel really tried stirring the pot so that the attention would be off him and towards this fight towards Lorelei and Drae, and it didn't work out in his favor.
Oh, you're insufferable.
I'm in a good mood.
Why do you walk like you own the place? And you didn't wipe your shoes.
Sorry.
What? Anyways, Wednesday, what I was saying is, I finished the rituals.
Alright.
It's
Which
good.
rituals? Were they the rituals to give me the scrolls I ordered?
You got your scrolls.
Why are you telling me about the rituals?
Because we're having a conversation.
I know, I've been trying to escape it for the last 10 minutes. I'm being obvious now.
Can I talk to you about something?
Absolutely,
I've had this weird pain in my liver, and he just, like, leads her off.
She follows gratefully after you, occasionally swats you when you're a little too overbearing.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
Walking up to you and, like, sitting down in your lap. In nonsense you barely understand is, Darling, who tries to comfort you a little
Well,
bit.
actually,
It's been
been 240 days. We needed to talk about the teacher that never talked to us.
Yes, yeah, you guys would probably have spent most of these 3 months being instructed.
5 months.
No, it would have taken a while for somebody to get to the city who could teach you.
Okay, so
But you and Yaikzal would both be 3 months.
Didn't you
into your
90,
lesson.
90 days, and it takes 240?
250.
You were
250.
asked, and then you said that you
Okay.
Berrian asked.
So do I understand a little bit of it now?
You'd
Then
catch
you
like
said
a
you didn't know how to
word
teach it.
here or there,
No memory of
but
this.
she's just kind of like babbling at
Okay.
you.
Oh god. Comprehend languages.
Don't worry, I can make it all feel better.
Holy fuck.
Is it always sex? Just all the time sex, 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 or sex?
No, I also do naps and drugs.
I do
Me too,
naps and
darling.
drugs. Those are my 3 things.
Right?
But you look tense, and of those 3 things,
How about, like, how about a nap?
sure.
Alright. We'll go for a nap.
It's exclamation mark.
Thank you. As she will follow you up and lie down in bed with you. You'll wake up interestingly.
Okay.
Leave it at that. Okay, is anybody else doing anything?
I would say things in the Yaikzal Kraken household
Did you move in? Yeah.
have gotten less and less friendly.
Like peak tension. I doubt Lazuli has like blown up at her yet, but yeah, it's like it's constantly has like people where they belong, like yes, with their real family.
Holy fuck.
Like
Just the cutting.
like they're
We
just
were always there for them.
Yaikzal has started sleeping at the bar again. Yaikzal's like,
Big Red will join you immediately.
Yaikzal like comes and be like, yeah, I think we should try. Okay, alright, bye. I think we should stop this trial period. I'll come back tomorrow.
You've been sleeping at the bar one of the days at this house, probably a month, a few weeks later. There'd be a knock. Hi, who are you?
Yaikzal's friend?
As you hear, Lorelei, it's one of your hangers-on.
Yeah. Well, I'll come downstairs.
You can see, bundled against the chill in the air, Jessica, standing with an annoyed look on her face.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
My favorite is talking in doorways while it's chilly outside.
I love how you ask for what you want. She'll like step aside.
As she walks in and closes the door. Nice place.
Thanks.
Maybe I should have taken you up on the offer to get me a place.
Could've.
None of this bullshit. Are we gonna start talking again or what? I mean, you were a real asshole to me. I figured you'd eventually come to apologize, but if you're not going to, I'm coming to you.
I've been putting it off.
You don't say.
I'm sorry.
Listen, I don't want to get into it, but, like, should I expect that this one bitch can get between us for 8 months every time we argue about her?
You... I came to you for support. You told me to fuck off.
I tried to support you. You refused to accept that support.
I want to try and make it work.
Okay, well, how have the 8 months gone?
Splendid.
Honeymoons. I think at least we should still be talking, and some broad shouldn't be what ruins our friendship.
Alright, well, I could use your advice on something.
Alright.
You know that woman?
You're not good at taking my advice on things,
Yeah.
but I'll offer it.
We'll sort of, like, wander into, Lorelei's, like, room.
Okay, Lazuli is, like, watching you guys as you go, as you lead her up to your
A
room.
mild glare, which is, like, the norm.
The norm
Yeah.
doesn't even respond, and she's just checking Jessica over.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, because she cares so fucking much about... Alright, so that bitch... is Yaikzal's birth mother, who's been staying here for the past, like, half a year, trying to
3
steal
months,
whatever...
4 months.
4 months... half a year here, trying to steal whatever money and success and lifestyle she can from her daughter she abandoned.
Crazy how people jump back into their arms the moment they come crawling back.
Are you gonna help me or not?
Fine.
What do I do? Like, she's... I can't talk to Yaikzal about it, because...
You'll get mad at her and cut her out of your life?
Look, she'll do it to me. And I'm right. This is totally different. Yaikzal doesn't know what she's doing. She's hurt. She's desperate.
Well, I'm not the best person to get advice from. Most of my endeavors to talk people out of stuff like this have failed miserably.
Yeah, we can make a lot of money.
Holy fuck. Sorry.
God, I hate to say this as a woman, but women, man.
That wasn't supposed to be a dig. You've been doing great. At the,
Yes. I mean, I don't let people get close to me who are just trying to drain me dry, unless it's good for my business.
I mean,
Sex.
yeah.
No, she's working as a moneylender for Lorelei.
I know, but
Doing
drain me
phenomenally.
dry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Her little life. Well,
I mean, you either expose her, or weather the storm and temper the damage.
yeah, I don't know how to get her to see that, like parents aren't everything. And
Good for
stop
her,
being
she
your...
got her mom back.
No, she didn't.
So what if she's a leech a little
She
bit?
has a mother. And it's not the one who abandoned her and left her to
Her
die.
mother, Lorelei.
It's just Sarah. She raised her, she looks after her.
God, I thought you were
Not-
gonna say you, and I was going to panic.
I don't...
Sweetheart, you're great at a lot
I
of
don't need
things,
that.
but mothering is not one of them. Which brings up the question, why are you trying to run her life?
She's gonna get hurt, and... I'm not her friend if I don't try and do something about it.
Yeah? So, if she doesn't do something about it, what do?
I don't know.
You be there for her.
I've been trying, and everyone here is miserable.
Well, then maybe don't be here for her.
And just let her sink her fangs in deeper?
Have you tried talking to Yaikzal about it?
What's there to say?
It sounds like a lot. I came here to try and make up with you and maybe, like, have a little bit of a fight, and this is all we've talked about, so quite a bit, I would say. Lorelei, have you talked to Yaikzal about it at all?
It's been...
Lorelei,
Yeah,
have you talked to Yaikzal about it at all?
I've been getting to it.
So no. You said half a year?
I've been doing what I can.
Like?
Like, I
Made her life hell. Fucking called her a bitch. Stared at her incessantly. Wouldn't open doors for her. Told her cooking was shit.
Like?
I've done things. I've made sure she knows where she stands, and that even if she can convince Yaikzal that she's somehow this beacon of good finally, that she'll never actually be her mother and can't get that back no matter how hard she tries.
Lorelei, that's like somebody putting a sliver in your friend and you go yelling at the tree that the sliver came from to get out of your friend.
Yeah, well, Yaikzal shouldn't have to deal with it.
Yeah, but Yaikzal is dealing with it. Better than you, I'm guessing. Although I don't see her around here. Why is her mom living at your house?
This is Yaikzal's house.
Okay, even worse. Okay, so maybe Yaikzal's not dealing with it well. God, that might be you.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Her
now that I
mother's
think
making her
about
not
it-
want to live in her own home.
Okay.
Look, I just make it my daily thing to remind her that she's a piece of shit mother and that nobody wants her here. Every day.
Okay, we're gonna go talk to Yaikzal. Together. Now, I actually have a friend who would be super helpful with this.
I mean, Yaikzal isn't great with strangers.
Okay, so maybe not. She's a good listener. She could help you. I'll introduce you to her. Anyways, let's go talk to Yaikzal. Do you know where she is?
I have an idea.
After you.
Oh, fuck.
Well, hold on.
A little bit meekly, it's a 4.
Okay. Let me roll that again.
17. We're just gonna keep rolling until you get the
Okay.
number you want? Okay.
Berrian is at the bar trying to have a conversation with Big Red, but mostly just letting him talk about something that he wants to talk about.
Make me a persuasion check.
Welcome to Big Red.
8.
7. Not doing it well.
You're,
So I rolled high was Yaikzal, low was Big Red. 17 was, 17 would have been like, how well the conversation's going. And I guess
Yeah.
his part would have been the 8.
I got something Berrian also knows. This is like,
So Berrian's been ignored by him. He's finding
Yeah.
somebody to hang out with.
You're trying to talk to Big Red,
fuck
who is
Wednesday,
getting
fuck
like
Wednesday.
further and further annoyed at your presence, and more clear of like, I don't know, maybe ask one of your friends somewhere else, not here.
yeah, Lorelei would also, like, she hasn't really been talking to Berrian that much. Like, since she told him to fuck off, like, has been so like, just consumed in her own bullshit, not...
God, the relationship. One person's long lost mother comes back, and the whole world. Yeah, you have a very annoyed lava ogre who is trying to get you to leave him alone and is not very subtle about it.
All right. Fine, I'll take the hint.
Finally! God!
Well, hi, Magdalene.
Hey,
Looks like I'll talk to you.
I suppose you could. What's up with you, Berrian?
Oh, and he'll just go to.
He's like,
You
someone's
look
talking to
lonely,
me?
and she'll give you a drink and chat with you, and yeah, she's a grandmotherly figure.
I need a hug,
She's good to chat
man.
with.
Yeah. Berrian's like, someone's talking to me?
As you arrive at the bar with Jessica in tow, who will cast about for Yaikzal. Where is Yaikzal?
Upstairs. Why would she doesn't want to be around the alcohol. She's been like hiding herself in
You
the
would be
room.
big at this point, like beyond somebody about to pop. Like,
Side note, Jess, she's 7 months pregnant. 6 months pregnant?
No.
4 months? 5 months?
Almost 9 months pregnant.
Just stop me at the right now.
She's almost 9 months.
it would be 6 or 7, I think.
No, this happened before downtime.
Like a week before downtime.
Yeah, so she'd be 9 months.
We've done like 7-ish months of downtime. We're at 8 right now.
Okay.
We're getting. I guess you're right. We're like halfway through 8, so we're getting close to 9. So you head upstairs. And you say this, and Jess is like, "That? No, she's not. That's not how Dragonborns work." And I would know.
Tell me about it.
It's complicated.
You guys get upstairs. Yaikzal, you would hear a knock at your door.
Hello?
It's me.
And me.
Please roll perception real quick. Both of you.
Who's me?
It's my friend Jessica.
I'm Lorelei's hooker / moneylender on and off again friend.
They got a 26.
What did you get?
13.
Yaz would just hear mumbling. Lorelei would hear, "Oh, for fuck's sakes. Meglin, do you have anything that he's cut in the back?"
Nothing that the...
Oh, great, this wasn't a request. Let's... Oh, look at that! Mushrooms! Yep. He's like going to the back.
As the chef is like, "Can I help?" "Just that, indeed."
He's been sad.
Luke, the drama, the suspense. As you start driving away. That's when you hear Jess yell through the door at you to
You
introduce
guys
herself.
can come in.
Alright.
Open the door to a very pregnant Yaikzal.
Relax and land.
Yeah, just would have gotten like a don't say a word about any way she looks, or we will be dealing with the meltdown for our entire conversation.
Hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
I don't think we've actually met.
No.
I'm Jessica.
I'm Yaikzal.
Do you do handshakes? What about hugs?
Sure.
Okay. She'll give you a hug. You look stunning, by the way. Where did you get this dress?
Thank you so much. I got it made for me.
Oh my god. I couldn't usually get stuff made for me, but I'm making a little more money now, so you'll have to tell me who did it.
I will.
Okay.
Why are you guys here?
So, Lorelei, I wanted to talk to you about something that's been on her mind for just a teensy little while.
It's not that big of a deal. It's
It's a pretty big deal to her.
Okay.
I'm worried about you.
Oh, okay.
I don't like that your mother's still around.
Oh.
I don't like that she showed up. I don't think she has your best intentions in mind.
You see her face, like,
Just the gamut of emotions that sprint
thinking,
across.
She's something.
I couldn't even want from her.
I have bad news. My father's coming too.
An audible gasp.
We're in agreement. He's a piece of shit, right?
Yeah.
At least you know for sure at least one of them.
She's blamed it on him the entire time, and she's the only side of the story I've ever gotten. So yeah.
All right, so you're half right.
Huh?
Neither of them deserve your time.
Yeah, but it's... I don't want to not give it to them.
Why not? They didn't give you any of their time.
I want to be better than them.
Why?
Because,
You don't deserve it. Be better to somebody else.
well, I'd like to be shown kindness in future situations if I fuck up, so if I show them kindness, there's a chance it comes back. You treat people how you want to be treated. And I don't want to deal with her either. Also, she looks so weak. All the time. It's like a pitiful woman. And I guess she has been doing a little bit towards being a grandmother.
Great.
I I don't want to steal the opportunity from them either. I'll protect them if anything happens, but I don't want to steal an opportunity that I was taken.
I don't know. I don't. You don't need them.
I don't, but it doesn't hurt to try.
I'm like, why do you care? They're not your family. They don't care about you. They just want to use you because you did well, and they feel bad that they missed out on it.
Yeah.
Like they.
I don't know how to approach the situation. I'm doing my best. And I'm trying to be the good guy in the situation. And people change. And I don't want to just assume the worst from her. I mean, she's stuck around this entire time without asking for anything.
Not from that, though. Like, there's some sacrifices you just don't make. Like, that's coming from someone who killed the closest thing she ever had to a father. You don't leave someone when they need you.
Yeah, I haven't forgiven her for that. But
Why is she still here?
I can't make assumptions. I don't know what happened other than they left. And I would like to get to know my mom. And then kick her out of my life when she becomes a dick.
Skip that step and not
Okay,
have to
so
deal
this
with
has
it.
been great. I think Lorelei got a lot off her chest and really heard what you have to say, and we're gonna go ponder over it. And again, stunning.
Thank
Love the
you.
dress. I hope you can come live in your house again, which was very nice, by the way. Like,
Thanks!
very nice. I saw Lorelei's room. Great job with the color.
Thanks. I've been working on rooms. It's been harder and harder, but it's fun.
Okay, well, so nice to meet you. As Jess is going to pull Lorelei out of there. Okay, so I think that went well.
I don't know.
Do you feel better getting some stuff off your chest and hearing where she's coming from? Did you hear where she was coming from? It didn't really look like it.
She thinks her mother can change.
That's not really what I heard. I heard she wants to get her know her mother and at least give her a chance to have changed, and then give her the boot if she hasn't.
I don't know. She doesn't deserve it, even if she has changed.
Okay, well, that's a great value judgment on your part, and the moment you're Yaikzal's mom, you can go ahead and make that choice for her.
Oh,
Take it from somebody with some recent experience. If you try to run somebody's life, they'll just cut you out of it.
that's why I haven't talked to her. Like, this is why did you bring me here?
So that you could at least hear her side and stop just being in your head about it, deciding how it's supposed to go and how it isn't supposed to go?
It's,
I was in there in the conversation with you as well, and it didn't look like we were talking to some idiot throwing herself blindly at something. What's this about for you?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just so angry.
Why?
She showed up out of nowhere, out of the blue, and came back like she could undo everything she did.
Okay.
Like, everything's gonna be okay, Yaikzal. I'm back. I care about you. Like, who wants that?
Do you want that?
I don't know.
Is this about that giant again, or is this something else?
You know, I can't even remember her face.
Something else? Okay.
Who forgets their mother's face?
I think everybody who didn't meet their mother when they were old enough to remember a face forgets their mother's face, Lorelei.
It's like, I don't know, like, it all just makes... I keep saying I'm fine, but I was raised by murderers and thieves, right?
And whores.
Just look, I don't know right from wrong. I can't be loved. I can't trust. Like, I'm just...
Okay, this is a lot. Jeez. Lorelei.
I'm broken.
Lorelei. Girl, you are not broken. Okay? Sure, you never met your mom. I met mine. She was alright. You can definitely love. How many years have we been friends, Lorelei?
A few.
A few. You're gonna a few me? A lot of years, Lorelei. And you were ready to not talk to me for 5 months for the person you love. Who, despite what I might think, is still around after the 5 months. I'm not optimistic. I'm just saying I don't think you're incapable of love. And mistrusting, yeah, who wouldn't be? You grew up on the street with thugs and thieves and whores. It's kept you alive. It's good for you. You might lean into it a little much at times, but so what? Listen, you've been through a lot. The whole self-pity thing, not your best arc. By the way, you're allowed to be jealous that Yaikzal gets to meet her mom, even if her mom does turn out to be a piece of shit, and we end up putting Yaikzal back together.
I thought we were the same.
Sweetheart. She's gonna pull you into a hug. Just kind of like put your head to her shoulder.
She just starts to sob.
Just patting the back of your head, like running her hands through your hair. Moms.
Who needs them?
Let's go get some drinks. I made a new friend. I think you'll love her. We can hit a spa, get a bath, think about something else. I know a ridiculous wizard's tower we could throw eggs at.
There's this one bitch. Berrian's teaching.
Uh-huh.
Alcohol.
Maybe light on the alcohol, but heavy on the bath?
And just like as they're walking to wherever Jess is leading her.
Okay, yeah. She will, lead you to, a familiar bar. It is the same one Ari stays at. And she goes and talks to the bartender at the counter, who nods at her and makes his way up the steps. And comes down a little while later with a rather fetching blonde woman. Yes, Daniel?
As they're leaving. Okay, great, they're gone. Hey, check out this spice mixture. It's great on chicken. And he comes over with like a mortar and pestle, like, try it.
Chef takes a bit and throws some on some chicken. It's not bad.
You gotta put some oil with it, though.
Okay. Dips it in some oil.
No, like, cook it with oil. And he's like, watch. He's like, cuts it up just a little bit. Okay, try it now.
They just had me make stew.
Just try it.
It's pretty good.
See? It's the oregano.
Uh-huh.
You want to try something cool?
Not particularly. I have a stew to make.
Berrian, stop bothering the chef.
Okay, all right,
She's
right.
gone. Come on back out.
You make soup. You make stew. I'll make you... Have you had dinner yet?
Berrian,
What?
stop bothering the chef. He's trying to stab you with his eyes.
Alright. Right, well...
Listen,
She pulls you.
he fucking sucks, alright? So, we get him to make stew, and it comes out alright, and we don't pay him much. So he's probably not going to get the most excited about your cooking, especially if it's better than his.
Okay. Alright.
I smelled what you were cooking, it smelled lovely.
Well, there's some left in the pan.
How's Sindri been?
He's been good. He's been tamed down a little bit ever since the elemental incident.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, you had no idea she knew Sindri. This is the first. You're like,
Oh no, I thought I...
no.
Wait.
Yaikzal's the only one.
How do you know Sindri?
Sindri,
Yeah.
my husband.
What?
Yes, that's why I moved here.
Really?
Yes, yes. I'm the one who sent him off to find a teacher.
Oh,
I was done having an extra house swing every week.
okay. Alright.
I heard about the elemental bit.
Well, have I done okay?
Yeah, I could have done better, but
Well, but how's he been around? Has he been able to, like, release some of his Sindriness?
I don't know. I haven't been living with him.
Well, I mean, you haven't been living with him.
No, he's been living at your tower.
But he leaves.
He comes and visits me, aye. And I'm closer now, so I actually get to see him time and again.
Where were you living before?
Oh, we had a farmstead. Not near anything big, close enough he could get supplies if he needed, and a few merchants came through now and again, and we were always building a new wing of the house. Most of the times couldn't even get it finished before he'd blow the roof off of it.
Yeah. You know, you could come live with him at the tower.
No, thank you. I got him a teacher, and he can keep his explosions in your tower until he's good enough to keep them controlled himself. Till then, I've got a bar to run and a pregnant missus to look after.
Till and when he learns it, and he's gonna, like, take a shot.
So she will refill it for you.
Alright, thanks, Meglin.
You're welcome.
Berrian will just head off for a wander.
Okay. You go wandering about as Jess.
I haven't decided where I'm gonna be. I'll be somewhere.
Okay. It just takes you, this fetching blonde lady comes down. On the shorter side, she's got long, kind of like wavy blonde hair, deep green eyes, big smile on her face as she comes out and sits down at the table with you guys. So nice to meet you. You must be
Lorelei.
Jessica's friend.
Yeah.
They sound the same.
Pleasure to meet you.
Just give me a second. I'm gonna cast Sending to
Okay.
Ari.
Okay.
Hi, I'm downstairs. Could you keep me company?
Okay. You get no reply.
Okay.
Sus.
I'll be right back. She's gonna leave them at the table.
Okay. You leave. She's looking at you. Where are you going?
Yeah, like basically not acknowledging this one girl that she's just met at all.
Who is turned to you is like, where are you going?
Inside check.
Okay.
Like that's like a last minute.
Jessica really brought someone new and said, you'd enjoy them when it's Lorelei.
27.
Okay, she seems like she doesn't want you going upstairs. You're not sure what is about it, but she's like, you've had a scant glance at her personality, but you did not expect her to try to see where you were going.
Does she know me already? Like, is this
There
like
was some
someone-
recognition in her eyes when she came down, yeah.
Oh my god.
She's like, she rolled fairly well, so she's not like transparent, but there's something about you going upstairs that seems to have spurred her into action.
What?
I just haven't even gotten your name yet.
Lorelei.
Reaches a hand out to you.
And sort of takes it, like, hesitantly.
I'm Tevani. Do you need something from upstairs?
Yeah, I'm not hearing from my girlfriend.
Oh. Well, she's probably out. I thought we were hanging out. I was so excited to get to know you. I've heard so much from Jessica.
Just want her around, if that's alright.
Okay, well, we'll be here if she's not there.
Okay.
Do you want us to get you a drink?
Yeah, sure.
What do you want?
Get whatever. And she'll just walk up the stairs.
You head upstairs. You head over to her door. I take you're knocking.
Yeah.
Knock a few times. There's no answer.
Is it locked?
Yes.
If you're in there, I need you. I don't think you are the locate person.
Okay. You cast the spell. And against what you were expecting, it actually does pick up on her presence and is leading you like downstairs and towards the out of the bar.
Okay.
As floating up a couple of the edge of your cloak starts kind of pulling you along in a direction, and it pulls you downstairs, and you start making your way for the door, and as you go you feel it actually pull you off to the side, and it leads you back to the table with Jessica and Tevani.
It's Ari!
And pulls you directly towards Tevani.
Ari made friends with Jessica the way that she could!
Well, I guess I have some time.
You sit down and she looks at you, glances at your lapel, and grins a little out the side of her face. We got you wine.
You know me so well.
Is it good? He looks at Tevani.
It is good, yes. I was trying to convince her not to get it for you, because I said light on the drinks, but she's very pussy, Tevani. But you'll like her, I promise. She's very fun and very knowledgeable.
If you say so.
Listen, this started kind of weird because she was all pushy. Listen, she's like that, but she's alright. Let's just go to a spa or something and have a few drinks, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
As you guys sip a bit, and Tevani kind of walks with you and plays at getting to know you as you walk along. How are you reacting to her?
She's still, like, pretty shaken, but is having, like, a lot of fun with it, like, in
Ari
spite of
is
that.
clearly trying to play the role of, like, winning you over. Like, you can see her trying so hard to make you like her and, like, make sure you feel safe with her.
Yeah. Very nice.
Thank you.
It makes me feel a little guilty, you know?
Why is that?
Well, you know, I promised myself to someone, and
Oh, darling, don't worry about that. We're just having a good time. I heard that you were feeling a little down from Jessica, and that we're gonna go do a little spa day.
alright. I mean, she wouldn't mind.
Speaking of which, can we leave and get started on that?
I just got...
You're finished half of it. Let's just go.
Alright, it wasn't that great anyway.
So you get up. Tevani looks a little offended, but wipes it before Jessica can see. And
Not wipe it before
no. She like you just mouth at her. She wipes the face before Jessica looks back and gives her like a raised eyebrows. As you guys get up, head out, have a wonderful day at the spa with Tevani doing the same, like winning you over the whole time and quite enjoying it. You guys eventually end the evening with dropping Tevani off after you've been mud bathed and cleaned and had your nails dealt with and face masks and all of the relaxing sort of things that Jessica is much more an expert in than either you or Ari are even close to knowing about. And eventually you're left with
Yeah.
Jessica outside the bar
well,
for you guys
before
to
we
drop her
leave
off.
Tevani, like,
Oh, okay.
So what are your plans for the evening?
Well, I was going to probably retire early and get some rest. The best way to relax after a spa.
Yeah, rest. Yeah, it's
Who knows, maybe I'll find some fetching young man in the bar and he'll sneak up to my room. We'll see where the night goes.
well, good luck with that. I don't think there's a man worth the time.
If such is my lot in life, I guess it's a cold, lonely bed for me.
I'm sure you'll find someone.
Hopefully. Well, good night, Jessica. Good night, Lorelei. It was lovely. Call me if we do this again. As she heads in, giving you a wink as she goes, and Jessica's like, isn't she great?
I like her, yeah.
Me too. You guys had such chemistry. Are you sure you don't want to dump that bitch?
I don't know, I'm kind of considering it.
You should. Listen, last time I pushed, you got all angry, but I'm just saying, Tevani's so much better.
Yeah. It's just sometimes it takes a bit to get to know the person underneath.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, we could do another spa day, and you can get to know her better. We've been hanging out for, like, weeks.
Really?
Yeah? Listen, next week we'll do another spa day.
I got if you slept together?
No.
Okay. Just curious, like it's sort of your...
Inside.
She's not paying me.
Absolutely, inside check.
Lorelei.
Yeah.
Sure, we'll go ahead and roll.
36.
Very transparent.
Yeah.
Is a little offended.
I just thought
No.
sometimes you meet, like, I just didn't know if you were introducing me for that kind of a, like...
Oh, listen. Do it. I would love it so much. But not me. No, we're just friends.
Okay. I mean, if you're sure, she seems really nice.
She is really nice. She'd be perfect for you.
Why don't you ever date anyone?
I've just seen too much. Lorelei, you know what I mean? Like, everybody else can kind of pretend that it's real, that there's, you know, something there that's gonna last, but I've seen how it goes, and you get a kid in you, and you get some stretch marks, and then he's not interested, and he comes and sees somebody young and pretty.
I mean, I have one solution to that problem.
Go on.
I mean, women can't get you pregnant.
You get what I mean? You get old, whatever it is.
It doesn't have to be over.
Plus, she has more money than me. It would never work.
It doesn't have to be about sex. Like, just meet
Of course it's
someone
gonna be about
who's
sex.
interesting to you and spend time with them.
Why would I not want to fuck somebody interesting?
Alright, then fuck them.
I do, all the time, and they pay me for it. Well, not as much anymore, but...
Well, how? You're taking lower rates.
What?
You're taking lower rates?
Lower rates?
Yeah. You said they're paying you less.
No, I'm doing it less because I'm
Okay.
lending money to people.
I was worried
By the
you were
way, your
losing
other guy
respect for
kind of
yourself.
sucks. And whoever was doing this before me was awful.
Well, he's
He
good at-
kept his collateral under a shrub. I had to go collect it and put it somewhere safe. I'm not getting into this. It was a lovely night. We'll do it again next week. You're gonna
right.
love Tevani so much. Good night. Kiss, kiss. As she will go off. What is Lorelei doing?
I'm going to go see that fetching young woman.
Yeah, I don't know. I might go cheat on my girlfriend.
Okay, you head into the bar.
Yeah.
She's nowhere to be seen in either of her guises. Make your way upstairs and knock, and you're, come in.
She's gonna be naked.
Yeah, I opened the door.
She's not naked. She is close to it, though. She is wearing sheer silk, and not very much of it either.
Oh, man.
A small black number with a
Please. Art, please.
purple bow mixed in around the waist like a belt, lounged across the bed.
We fade to black.
You're not really the fetching
Rule
young man I
34.
was looking for, but you'll do.
I missed you.
Come. She just like crooks a finger at you and we'll fade to black.
There we go. I'm just...
Oh, God, I love her. Okay, it's 7:59, folks. We're gonna take a quick break.
As Lorelei is stabbed in the back by an angry Drae.
We're gonna take a 10-15 minute break. We're gonna play an ad during that time. Stick around. Easy way to support us. Doesn't cost you anything. I realized I knew I forgot something, and that's what I forgot to have open, was to do that with alacrity. But yeah, we will be right back.
Psychic damage.
Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, we took our break. We return. We just had Lorelei dealing with a bit of misplaced emotion from Yaikzal's mother returning and finally confronting Yaikzal about it with Jessica's help. And then Jessica taking her for a spa day with her new friend Tevani, who Lorelei quickly discovered is, in fact, Jessica's most hated enemy and Lorelei's girlfriend, Ari, in disguise.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Deception is the way to your enemy's heart.
Oh, love it. Oh, where are my... okay, so... that's what is happening immediately with Lorelei and the house. Things... I don't know, how does the tension go between you and the mother after that? Are you still living there? Is it still the same, like... Should you guys move back in?
There's... It's not, like, comfortable.
Okay.
Like, not for Lorelei, at least, but it's a little less, aggressive.
How would it be for Yaikzal?
Well, I don't know, like, there'd be, like, less just, like, awkward standoffs.
Okay.
Like, Lorelei's a lot more willing
Yeah.
to just back down.
Okay. She would go back.
Like, she's
Okay.
keeping an eye on how things are going, but...
Okay, so Yaikzal heads back to the house with things being a little better. There's still some glares now and then, but less of the, like, long silences and snide remarks.
Yeah, now
go
most
back
of the
and forth.
stuff is when Lazuli takes a shot at Lorelei, is when Lorelei will, like, react the way she used to, but Lorelei doesn't do a lot of just the random glaring and pointed comments.
Okay, how does Yaikzal deal with this?
So she like moves back in and immediately is confronted with her mother and is like, fucking God, I have to, you know, like,
I'm so glad you're back.
yeah, I missed it. It's a, that's a lot. 25.
I missed you too.
Yeah. How have you been?
Good. Yes. You've been so kind to let me stay here.
Mm-hmm.
It is so nice to be around. And I missed you when you were gone. You're what makes it nice here.
Oh, it's good. As long you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah,
Have you met Sammy and Gail?
of course.
Aren't they? Isn't Sammy cute?
Adorable.
So cute.
So cute. And Gail is so nice.
It's like Chuck. Oh fuck. 19.
She doesn't, like, mean that. She doesn't seem to have, like, an outward problem with her that she's bringing
Is
up.
Lorelei
but,
around for this, or is she just doing stuff?
I doubt it.
Okay.
Well, it's okay. You don't have to like everyone.
No, I like her.
That's good. How have my flowers been? And she's like, ugh, and outside.
You head outside. Gail has been looking after them as best she can, but it's not the sort of same attention they would get if you were there. So a couple of them are a little worse for wear, but none of them are dead,
That's good.
except for the one Sammy stepped on.
Sammy gets a break. Anyone else gets a talking to. Well, not like I could do any better.
You lift up the, like, dying. They try to, like, get it back in flowers. And you're like, yeah, pluck it.
Maybe I should head to her shed and try to Rejuvenate. It's not her best work. I mean, she's very pregnant.
It's pretty crushed, and yeah, you are like working around the wide load here.
Yeah. She rests things there.
Yeah, you are more pregnant than somebody who is late.
Yeah.
Like quite a bit more pregnant than they would be.
She'll spend the rest of her day trying to figure. She'll take breaks. So many breaks.
Okay.
She's determined.
Your mom kind of patters around you a couple of times, and will bring up. I was wondering if I could borrow a little bit of money.
What?
There was an old friend of mine I saw, and they were having a really tough time, and I wanted to just get them like a basket of something to eat or something.
We could just go out and get a basket.
Sure.
Let's see, Jack.
Okay, yep.
Fuck, just whatever. It rolled. Fucking God. Why? There's a rolling tray! And I can never roll it in the tray! Fucking God, whatever. 22.
22. She seems to be honest with you from what you can tell. You don't sense any ulterior motive here, or like she was trying to steal money from you.
Sure. I don't really want to go out, but I can give you like how much is food?
Like 5 copper would probably be plenty. If she wanted to get her food for like a while, like 2 silver would be lots of food.
Yeah, we'll give her how much silver I got. I hate silver.
Oh, I want music.
2 silver, and I'll have exactly 100 silver.
Okay.
Wow.
You give her 2 silver. She's like, thank you. I'll tell her it's from you.
Yeah. Maybe bring her around.
Sure. I mean, I don't think I can get her into the inner run.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. This is hard to get into. All right. You should go get that done quickly if she needs it.
Yeah, of course. Thanks, dear.
You're welcome.
Smiles big at you, and we'll take the 2 silver and head out.
The minute that she's like gone, guys was like, fucking bitch.
What was she doing? The girl?
It was Yaikzal's mom.
She needed money?
Yeah, she wanted some coin to buy her friend some food.
And was it legit?
Yaikzal got a 26.
22.
22 on her insight and didn't detect any falsehood.
Okay.
As she heads out, you're left there. Okay, so Drae wakes up a few days later from another nightmare. You've been having them repeatedly every night. Either you forget your pants, or like you're supposed to be speaking in front of somebody and you forget your whole speech, or you like just stumble over your words and you just embarrass yourself over and over again. And this has been like months of these dreams.
Looks around.
Look over. Just you in the room. Wednesday asleep beside you. You've got your like nice case over there with your scrolls tucked away that your brother made for you, which I believe you wanted to get to.
Yeah. I'm gonna kiss Wednesday on the forehead and pick up his scroll case like a briefcase, put on his hat, and make his way out. Not being like... Well, we're in the inner rung, right?
Correct. No, you're in the outer run. You're at the tower, right?
The tower's in the outer rung?
The tower is in the outer run, yeah.
Close to the gate.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so he's just gonna stroll into the inner rung.
Why do they do that? I don't know. It's apparently they've done it forever. It's fucking weird.
And
Everyone gets a sense to do it every time. Like, Berrian's reading a book and he's like...
yeah. He's wearing his paranoia armor.
Okay.
I like its name.
And
Fits.
is going to start sticking to the shadows and sneaking about once he like starts getting a couple blocks from the knot.
Okay. Make me a stealth check. You start going down the familiar alleys. You've snuck down these particular alleys a number of times before.
Damn it. 25.
Okay. You're skulking about through the shadows,
Yeah.
keeping close to the edge. and you turn down one that you know has like a nice like back area you can cut through to stay off the main road. And as you turn down, there is 3 half-cloaks there in the midst of arresting somebody. And you have just like turned onto this alley with them, and they look up.
Gentlemen, let's go down the road.
Make me a persuasion check.
Can it be a deception check?
Yeah?
Okay.
Fucking half folks.
I thought that was a second one.
They rolled an at 20, so bad luck into them.
23.
Okay. They look at you, and one of them is like, he looks suspicious,
I'm
right?
wearing a hat.
They're like, he's moving suspicious, right? Listen, he's fine. Grab this guy. Worry about him later. As they're dealing with somebody who's managed to break in here.
All right. So I make my way
Downtown.
nearby to the knot. Within about, let's say, 500 feet.
Okay. About 500 feet. Yeah, sure.
Roughly exactly 500 feet.
Roughly exactly 500 feet from the edge of the knot.
No, from the center of the knot.
Oh, from
Specifically
the center.
500 feet. I know the knot really well.
Quite well. At least the parts of it you've seen.
I have a very intelligent brain. Can spatially manage a lot better than Alex. Yeah.
Gonna just...
I sneak up. I
forward.
pinpoint in my brain the spot in the knot right in front of that chest I opened.
Okay.
That the gloves were in.
Yeah, so that one was the like door that you guys could never pick that you just had to break down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just trying to decide. How did we leave that? Was the door open?
Yeah, you
like,
guys you kicked the door down.
Yeah.
You guys have gotten in behind it, and then kicked the door down, so you got easy access to the chest.
Okay. I'm going to pinpoint the spot in my brain right next to like where we had access to that chest.
Okay.
And pull out the scroll of dimension door and cast it while holding the other scrolls.
Okay, you got scrolls like tucked under your arm, you like pull up this one, you start reading off it, you watch the page kind of alight underneath you, and as the ash spreads, it takes hold. Make me an intelligence check with advantage.
Okay. It's a great time to mention Lorelei cast guidance.
I feel like someone needs me.
Okay.
Oh, just a guidance into the air.
That's an 18.
Okay, as you vanish and find yourself reappearing right next to the now repaired door in front of this thing. Looks just like it did before, like a locked door. Last time, when you got behind it, you realized it was sealed completely shut.
Okay.
As you appear there, staring at the door now, it's about half a second later that you hear a as the 2 doors that you guys have had to sneak up on before, you've made no noise, slam themselves shut. And you can hear the charge of electricity spread through them.
Yep, okay.
The house knows you're here.
Which means he knows you're here.
Who's he? Oh, the stupid robot asshole? Okay. I'm going to grab I'm going to do I hear anything just like right out the gate?
Are you taking a moment to listen?
How long of a moment would it take to listen?
However long a moment it would take, like how long are you taking to listen?
Just like half a second of
Make me a perception check.
natural one.
No.
Sweet.
You don't hear anything.
Alright, we're in the clear. I'm going to take my favorite magic dagger, wedge it in like the weakest part of the wall I can find
Okay.
and try and pry a hole in the wall.
Like the door?
Yeah. Is it like a solid wall or is it like a door?
So it's like imagine like a broom cupboard.
Because I remember there
a
was
door
the
built into the
door
wall.
that opens inward to the room with the chest that takes up the whole room.
Yeah.
And then there was the wall behind it that was actually a fake wall
Yeah, that
we
was.
found in the closet.
Yeah, you had to go a completely different way to get to it. So you would be by the door.
Okay. What I meant in my head was like in the closet to where we first got access to the chest. Like in the... So it would be that solid wall.
Do I still have the knot on here?
You also could just pop in right where the chest is. You know where that is.
I do have the knot here.
I didn't think about that in time. That feels too metagamey.
Okay. So what you guys have done, there was a cupboard. I'll share the knot if we want. Oh my god, I still have all your tokens sitting in here.
Do you have the last number of Foundry for me?
I sure could. 82.
What does that mean? No one will ever know.
I'm gonna switch our scene.
Okay.
Oh god! It's got you guys
It's
sized
porn.
all wrong. Jeez.
well.
I was playing with that. I got our cameras to be much better quality now, but it didn't size well. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I'm also not looking my best. So, and then I need this to update.
Alright.
So you would be outside of the closet door.
See, I was thinking like right here.
Oh, okay. So you want,
Inside.
yeah, you want to be in there. Okay, so you want to dig into the wall behind it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember that wall was like
Yeah, you
fake
guys had,
plaster or
We
whatever.
also
It
have
was
tools
fake.
and stuff.
yeah, you guys had managed to get in there. So
tools
you
and stuff.
dig
like my
your dagger
just-
in and start like
just
prying
like
at
a
it.
little hole to see through.
Okay, you manage to break open a little hole and pull back. Your dark vision allows you to see into the tight room with the chest in it.
Then cast Misty Step.
There's not really enough room to fit you in that room with the chest in it.
Is there not like how?
It's like the chest is like a fairly big chest, and then it's just a little bit like
Okay.
double of that.
Can I see the chest?
Oh, so
Yes.
the room's only 4 feet high.
Yeah, it's a little broom
Okay,
closet
a little room.
with a like sealed door.
It's fine. I can do it from here. I'm gonna take out the enlarged reduce scroll, read it out to reduce the size of the chest.
Okay, as it shrinks down.
Now can I Misty? There's a room for me in the room
Yes,
now.
yeah. With that,
Misty Step.
you
The room.
appear inside the room. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
Saving throw. You have a D8 of inspiration too.
I do.
If you need it.
I'm gonna use it. I don't know. It's up to.
He needs it. Yeah, you don't know. Yeah.
It's a 15.
Okay, with a 15, as you land, you're like, yes, and you like reach down, touch the chest. As you touch like the metal side of it, pure electricity just arcs into your hand. The chest was not electrified last time you guys got here.
Okay.
3, 4, 5.
That is 15 lightning damage. As you pull back, having just touched the edge of it. So it's like a wooden chest with like metal up the sides and reinforcing the
Concentration
corners.
is still good.
Okay.
I'm gonna take. Is this like a pain I can just grit my teeth through?
Not really.
Okay.
Not for a long, like maybe for a few seconds. It's like touching an electric fence. It's not like a. It's like you pull
Yeah.
back.
Okay. I'm gonna try. Oh, does Vortex Warp work on objects?
I'd have to read it.
I don't really think this is gonna be my final.
You
attack.
and another creature you can see within range.
Fuck. Okay. can I just take the bag of holding and like put it over this tiny chest?
Maybe.
You could also just pick it up and dimension door.
Well, that's what I was asking about, gritting my teeth through the pain.
Yeah.
Grab it on the metal pieces.
It's not an easy fit.
Okay. Can I do a mix of like taking damage, like taking another hit of it, like not like failing my dex save to just like lift it just enough to get it in?
I'll say if you're gonna do that, I will let you make me a sleight of hand. Just feels appropriate. Make me a sleight of hand.
Come on, Drae. You're good at these. Natural 1.
What?
Just keep
God.
You take 20 lightning damage.
Yep.
As you go, you're like, just gotta be quick, and you reach down, not realizing that there's like a metal handle there, and you grab it full on, and your hand gets like stuck on it from like, you rip your hand off.
My whole hand?
No, like you rip your hand off of the metal
Okay.
piece you're holding. It doesn't have to- Man, I forget sometimes that I make a reality with my words, and I could make your hand just magically fall out. I wouldn't be a very good DM if I
Yeah.
just fiat and things like that, but yeah. No, your hand does not just like rip itself off. As you pull back, having like started to shove the bag over it and having failed miserably there, as you're like, and you're like staring at the chest warily. As the door will open.
Inward?
Outwards.
And outwards.
The one that is like attached, the hinges like pushing themselves out to let this thing open. You can see the nails pulling themselves from the edge of this as the door swings open. And there is the empty hallway on the other side. As the door that leads into the like main sitting room that like closes and locks, if you can hear it, swings itself open as well.
Okay, I'm gonna try one more time to just get it in the bag of holding.
All right. Are you doing the same like fail the?
Yeah,
check? Oh,
like-
also, did you roll your
Yes.
concentration? Okay. So go ahead and roll me another sleight of hand.
Okay, it's 24.
Okay. The electricity is a lot stronger this time.
Okay.
We'll see, actually, I guess.
Can I
It's nice.
reduce this with my reaction, by the way? Okay.
Yep, it's a lot stronger. Yep. That is 35 lightning damage this time, as you can feel the voltage has increased as it zaps into you. What did you roll again, sorry?
24.
24, as you get the edge of it in and you're like working this bag over it. You no longer have to worry about it, but it's going to take you like a few moments to get this thing in.
Okay.
As...
I'll action search.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make me another check.
32.
As you work it a little
Again, fighters.
further in and like get it further. You watch the door. You're looking at it. A piece swings out. It looks like it's on a hinge, but you can see the metal kind of like moving. This is not something natural happening.
With my bonus action.
As there's now a spike sticking out of the door that is just open that could close back towards you.
Bonus action, I'm going to, like, the chest's in the bag of holding.
Yep.
Bonus action, taking the other dimension door scroll. Poofing back out on the
I don't
street.
think you can. Oh, can you handle a magic item as a bonus action?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that one of your features? It's not normally scroll reading is an action
Oh.
because dimension door is an action and
It's a bonus action spell.
dimension door?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. It's a really good spell.
Misty Step is.
Is it not?
But what he could have done is
Okay.
here's the thing. He didn't have to action search to do the sleight of hand. He could have cunning actioned, done the thing to put the thing in, and then used the action search to dimension door.
Yeah, I mean, I was describing it that you still needed another action.
But cunning action allows you to handle an item or to do that. That's what cunning action's for.
Right, but I was saying he still needed another one of those to put the thing in. If he was able to pull it, like if he had something he was pulling off here, I was
Okay,
gonna
so I
let
can't
us
do
know.
it. I can't do it this turn yet. Okay, it's fine. In that case, I will bonus action second wind.
Okay. Did you roll for the? Oh, you didn't take damage. The 38. Did you roll?
35 is 17. I need to beat.
Yeah.
You're a fighter.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, you're still good.
and
Did
then-
some weirdness at the end there.
Yeah, second wind is Ooh, okay, I get 14 health back. Okay, Yep, and I'm just, like, as quickly as I can, taking out the other dimension door,
Initiative, please.
Okay. Okay. Can I burn 2 hit dice to get advantage with my armor?
If that's a feature the armor comes with, yes.
18.
Okay. As you pull up the scroll, as you watch the door start to rapidly pick up speed towards you, as you vanish, just as you see this spike, like, ah! You can almost hear the, like, wet thud that never comes. As you have panicked, just put yourself, like, outside.
Out of the knot. Anywhere out of the
As
knot.
you, like, stumble, you're, like, 4 feet off the ground as you, like, hit a roll into the street outside, cold sweat down your face as you're, like, clutching your bag of holding.
Just nod again at the guards as I make my way.
Downtown.
Make my
Okay,
way
hold up.
downtown, walking fast.
They're like,
Passing, I'm homebound.
this time, yeah. Hey, stop there!
What can I do for you?
What are you doing rolling around in the street and coming through alleys?
Save your locker. I'm not allowed to walk around the city I saved.
Savior of Alekxander.
Take off the hat.
Drae. Oh, sorry. Alright.
It's fine. You know, you're doing good work.
Alright, well, yeah. Did I make the right call there?
Yeah.
You head off from there, then it's enough to get them to leave you alone.
Alright.
Probably gets written down somewhere, but...
Then, so I bring it home. I bring it
Where is home?
to the tower.
Okay.
Berrian.
What time is it?
Late. Middle of the night.
Like what time?
2 a.m. Natural 1.
No, yeah, Berrian's room.
I like how that was bad. Hey! Hey, wake up! 5.
I didn't hear it. As incomprehensible noises and Berrian gets shaken awake.
What?
Need you in the library.
And I just hear that, but I see her. I'm like, oh!
Darling is like looking at you.
Okay. Alright. 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 Gets out, pulls his pants on. Puts his shirt on. What do you need?
I need your help with something.
Okay, what? It's 2 in the morning. What type of something?
It's important.
Maybe bring it in here.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
Come
lock the
in.
door.
I found an artifact.
To a topless Darling, who is only covered on the bottom because she has the blanket over her.
Alright, just takes it in stride. Alright, I need your help with something.
An artifact? What type of
Yep.
artifact?
It's something locked away in a chest, and I need help getting it out.
Oh. Okay, sure. Where is it?
I reach in the bag of holding. Because it's now big again.
It will not come out.
Well, it won't.
Does
come out.
not fit out the dimensions of your bag.
What did you do?
You see him reaching and like, "Eh," and then you watch him just lifting the bag with his arms like to the shoulders in it.
Alright, well, I shrunk it
Whoa,
down.
stop! Hold on.
Nat, 6. I don't know why I said natural.
I'm gonna give that intelligence.
Get your hopes
That's
up.
Arcana. That is a 16. Stop!
Okay.
Is that our bag of holding?
Yeah.
Put it down.
Why?
Is the thing you're trying to pull out bigger than the hole?
Well, it wasn't when I put it in.
Stop. I'm gonna go over and cast Enlarger Deuce on what he's trying to pull out.
Okay. As you step over, you look and see the chest. You can see the bag starting to like fray a little bit around the corner of it as he's pulling on it.
Can I make it smaller?
Did you make the bag bigger?
Crunches
No!
down.
Don't mess with bags. Don't mess with
You still have to work the thing out, but you manage to pull it out and drop it on the ground there.
Awesome. Do you recognize your chest? 8.
With perception,
It'd be an intelligence check.
13.
Yeah, you'd remember it. You know this chest.
Drae,
Yeah.
that's
My property.
the chest.
Well, what's in it? We can return the chest.
What do you need from me?
Just to see if we can get it open. Like, it was electrified, and I don't know if it still is, so could you touch it?
All right, let me investigate it. I'll pull on some, like, get my tools.
Okay.
Rubber gloves.
18.
Lots.
So much. Like,
Very
What,
lots.
33.
33. Checking for traps and all that stuff.
Okay, with an 18,
what a fucking guy.
Sorry, 33.
33, you look over this chest.
I'm taking the time. I'm, like, really looking at it.
Yeah, you're going over it a little bleary-eyed from sleep and by candlelight, but you look it over, and it's definitely locked. Last time you guys opened it, I don't think it was trapped. God, it's been a while.
No, it's just a really hard lock.
Yeah, it was a difficult lock. So, no outward signs of traps. You're like poking around. It's still a
Drae could be
lock.
fine, but just make sure when you're unlocking it, check for. Hold on, I'm gonna like feel in through the under the lid look for like pressure catches or something for like gas release or poison release or anything, or
Yeah,
checking for contact poisons.
Feel it around. You don't feel anything like that.
Hey, just open it.
It should be.
Do you have the...
It's locked, Drae.
Yeah, don't you have the spell?
You're the.
Like, come on. It's really hard.
This isn't gonna be quiet.
You're in your tower. There's loud noises all the time.
Here, see if you can see. Hold on, just check it quick.
I check it.
At least check the lock.
Okay, I'll try to pick the lock.
Make
As soon as he gets close to it.
As you're like bending down, as you're a kum kum kum.
Natural 3, it's fine. I never chance.
As you jump a bit at the loud knocking sound as the chest throws itself open,
God.
and you can hear a "What the fuck was that?"
I just open the door.
Sorry, babe.
We're doing research.
Not at 2 in the morning. Fucking quiet down.
Shh, I'm trying to sleep. Wednesday, stop screaming.
You're right. I'm fucking.
You're so
Shut the
fucking
door.
me.
Close the door. I shut the door.
You can hear someone marching up. Seconds later, you hear
Open the
a
door.
Berrian.
Don't say a fucking thing.
Drae, you open this door.
Visibility.
I can hear you casting spells in there. You can hear keys jingling as you hear something fitted into the lock. And
All right. The door opens for her.
By the way, like, he's looking to see in the chest.
glance into the chest. She's looking around. You're like, you see the gloves there, sitting on the bottom of them. You're reaching for them as you feel something grab you by the hair. I fucking knew you'd be in here. Wednesday.
Mage hand. Onto my hand.
Really? Mage hand's pulling the gloves up?
Onto my hand.
She looks, sees him pulling up, and grabs them. What the
No,
fuck
please.
is this about?
It's
She's holding the gloves.
Oh, fucking
Your
gloves.
invisible hair by the other. Why are you making so much bleeding noise at 2 in the morning? What are these gloves?
they're mine.
Why are you invisible?
He needed a hand. We're opening this chest.
Look,
Looking for artifacts.
me and Barrick talked. He agreed to let me keep them.
It's like, you can make me a deception if you want.
27.
Natural 20.
What the
She looks at you, looks at the gloves, looks at you, looks at the gloves. Absolutely not. I'm not having that assassin coming around here.
Wednesday.
Hey,
They're mine.
they're not.
No one's gonna come for you.
I'm worried about them coming for you, Drae.
I'm fine.
I didn't steal their gloves.
Not afraid of them.
No, definitely not now. Right, I'm going to bed with these. I'll see you lot in the morning and we can discuss this over some coffee when we're not all dead tired. Keeping everybody else awake with our shouting, mind.
Wasn't that much. It was more just his spell.
You can find somewhere to sleep. Walks downstairs.
Thank fuck.
I'm gonna.
Very important wisdom.
I'm gonna deal with this chest real quick, okay?
Yeah, just disintegrate or whatever. I don't care.
That's a good idea. Hold on.
As a chest and the surface layer of your
No, just the chest.
He's a good wizard.
Sure.
Come on.
was destroyed. Pretty sure disintegrate if you target objects is a 10-foot cube.
No, you can target an object. You can target an object.
If you target a person, they get a saving throw to get disintegrated. Otherwise, it's a 10-foot cube.
He's a good enough wizard.
Yeah, I'm not incredibly worried about it.
And also, yeah. So Ray's gonna go downstairs.
Find somewhere to lay down on one of the couches in the library. or
No, he's
something.
not sleeping. He's just waiting at the door.
And also anything else?
Barry goes
not
back
not
to bed.
tonight. No.
Okay. Barry goes back to bed. Morning comes. Wednesday's door opens early as usual. Have you been there all night?
Yeah.
Have you slept?
No.
Right, we'll talk after you've had a nap then.
No.
The whole point was clear-headed. Not
Yeah.
dog-tired with bags under
last
your eyes.
night was the most likely time for someone to come around. I'm not gonna.
Well, then sleep now while I make breakfast.
Fine. Wake me up if someone tries to kill you, okay?
I will. Let me know if someone comes to kill
Which
you.
someone won't. They don't even know about you.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly why you were so worried you stayed up all night outside my door. Looks at the armor. I should have known. Walks downstairs.
Traitor.
A few hours later, after Berrian has already been fed breakfast by a very disapproving Wednesday, who has been giving you the silent treatment and the cold glare the whole morning, you will be woken up a few hours later to a cold breakfast. Wednesday sits down with you and Berrian if he wishes to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so why are we stealing gloves?
'Cause they're mine.
Pretty sure that's not the story I heard.
I earned them.
And then you unearned them, didn't you?
No.
Berrian care to weigh in?
It's a difference in opinion.
Barry and what?
Care to weigh in?
They're very useful.
You're fucking useless. From what I heard, they were loaned to you. And they took them
were
back.
in no way loaned to me.
That's not the story I heard.
From who?
Your brother? Yaikzal? Everybody but you.
No. I had to pass a test to get them. I
Really?
passed that test. I get them.
How do you think Barrick and them came along?
I don't know.
They
I just know they
probably
took him back.
Stole them from a chest in someone else's house.
I can't. With you, I'm keeping them for 3 days. Right? If no one's coming to kill you, by then, have them then. Whatever. I think you're both stupid. But I'm clearly not going to win against the both of you.
Okay.
Your input's been considered.
How gracious of you. Right. Well, I'm putting them away for safekeeping then.
Okay.
Fucking God.
Branson,
Fucking Drae.
just go outside and be like, I have a couple things to do. I'll be around the keep.
Alright.
About 10 or about 15, 20 minutes later, you guys will hear, what the fuck? What the fuck? Berrian will come back in. Alright.
Explanation.
Sorry?
What were you freaking out about?
Oh no, I was fine. That wasn't Berrian. No, someone was being weird in the street.
Oh, it's a 15 insight check from Drae.
Let me roll that persuasion.
11.
That's a 10. He's lying.
You're lying.
Yes. Continues to walk away.
Hey! Now you have to tell me the truth. I figured it out.
I don't think that's how it works.
Come on.
Like, haven't you heard of, like, intimidation or torture or...
You want to go there?
I don't know if we could. Or we could just continue
Or
to
you could
do...
just tell me.
I don't know, for sure. You'll figure it out eventually.
He follows after him. Come on.
I'm going upstairs.
Yeah, he's gonna follow you as long as he can.
Sure,
Come on,
I
just
go upstairs.
okay.
I'm hanging out upstairs so I can get my scrolls out.
Tell me. What's the big deal?
Literally nothing.
Is it something I need to know?
Probably not until you decide to leave.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave and then you're gonna tell me because then I'll need to know.
I won't need to.
You just said
I
I won't need to know until I leave.
I
And then,
won't need to tell you.
by proxy, I will need to know.
I won't need to tell you anything. Go get Yaikzal.
Have you seen her?
Not since yesterday.
She's so moody.
She's pregnant.
I can't say a single thing.
Here's what you just go there, get her, say, hey, come over, we're hanging over the tower.
You know what I said last time I saw her? I said, wow. And didn't hear the end of it.
Yeah, but it was the
It was
tone.
3 letters.
It was
wow.
the tone. She
No,
came around the corner.
I was like, wow.
Wait, I was there.
And it was like,
You came around
wow?
the corner.
What do you mean, wow?
She came into the room, you went, wow. But not like a wow.
No,
like
I said, wow. No,
Like a
totally
wow, like
more
a-
like a wow.
And you know she took it a different way. And in her head she heard, wow, I'm a fat piece of shit, is what she heard.
Well, it's not my problem. That's her own
It is
self-image.
absolutely your...
You know, that's like Lorelei's problem.
Lorelei has many problems.
Nah, she's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lorelei's like in probably the best mental space of anyone I've ever met. Like, she knows her shit.
And your shit and my shit.
Yeah, that's
and...
what makes her so good at it. And she's great at telling you exactly
Okay.
what you're doing wrong.
Okay. Can you go get Yaikzal?
I'll be back.
Okay.
Yaikzal.
No, there. Hold on. Wait.
Okay.
Actually, hey, we can wait either way.
Yaikzal. So you are holding a flyer in your hands, and you've noticed a few of them going about. It's a kind of periodical that's going around the city at the moment. The city has been abuzz about in a few months. There's going to be like 6 months, but in a few months there's going to be an auction that hasn't happened for 10 years taking place in the city, and everyone's trying to guess at what's going to be in it. There's rumors that there's going to be stuff from the now fallen clan Kipler from Camradel in there, and all sorts of goodies. Very exclusive sort of auction that only the top of society can get into, and many of them will be from out of town. And they know for a fact that there is going to be a dish available there, which is some bone marrow of some prehistoric creature that was found on one of the 7 Isles, still existing, and has been prepared by a master chef, and everyone's talking about it. It's been made twice before in recorded history, and the article just goes on and on about the incredible flavor it's supposed to have, and like the hints and the notes in it, and you have never wanted to eat anything so much in your life as this thing. Like food is gross. You everything else just feels like eating dirt right now, because all you can think about, all you can want is this marrow made by the chef of this supposed to be extinct animal. as there's a knock on your door. Hello? Oh, Drae.
Hi.
Hi.
Who are you?
Lazuli.
If we met.
Yeah, I'm Yaikzal's mom.
Oh. Oh, you're that. Okay.
Do you want me to go get her for you?
Yeah, can you grab me your daughter?
Yeah, for sure. Dear! She comes up the stairs. Dear!
Yeah.
Your friend Drae is here.
Okay.
Want to play video games?
Alright.
My mom said I could hang out.
Do we want to roleplay like I did this after Drae left or before they came back?
What were you doing while they were gone?
Well, I'll just tell me what I'm doing, because it doesn't matter to me too much. I can just change.
I don't know what you're doing.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know, so I
ruin
can't tell you.
Something outside around the tower.
Okay, what are you doing?
Well, I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Oh, well, I can't assist you.
Okay,
you
so
tell
then
me
we're
what's
doing
going
it.
on.
Then we're cutting back to when Drae left.
Okay, so
Okay,
it'll be like
yeah.
a flashback when it
Yeah,
happened.
so Drae left.
You're walking out the front door. You would see that between the front of the tower and to the gate is a bridge about 10 feet wide. Surrounding it is deep, deep, deep blue water. All the way to the edges of the tower where the walls are. And the walls have gotten about 25 feet higher, and they're gilded and gold and lovely. And there's battlements all around, and the tower's been changed. And yeah, it's basically its own little island inside its walls now.
Damn. Thought we learned our lesson with water and wizards' towers, but that's fine. Yeah, whatever. And then, yeah, so he'll notice it. Also, on his way there, and he's keeping a sharp eye out for Barrick or any other Thieves Guild people, even though they're sneaky. Still gonna... He's on alert.
Okay. You're looking about. Get to Yaikzal's. Yaikzal, he's there in front of you.
Downstairs.
When you
Oh, what's
Sorry,
that, Danny?
when you walk out, completely normal, you get a little bit of splash of water from a little wave that was on the side. Yeah, it's seems like you were on a bridge over a small piece of deep dark ocean.
Huh.
Now you arrive at Yaikzal.
Nice. Wow.
You like the dress?
Yes.
Isn't it wonderful?
Yes?
You don't like it.
No, I wasn't sure. Like, you sounded like you wanted me to tell you something else, because you asked twice.
Oh, it's like, I thought it was your favorite color and
What color is it?
whatever Drake's color triple is. I don't know.
Purple.
Purple.
I mean, it is, yep.
Why are you here?
I was sent to fetch you for Berrian.
I have to walk that far.
Can carry you, I guess.
Can
Like,
you?
yeah, I can easily carry you. You don't look heavy.
If you drop me, I'll drop kick you.
Let's see, try. Okay, yeah, let's do. Like, hey,
I'm not gonna
Just
be pregnant forever.
I hope not. Okay, let's just don't resist. I'm gonna cast levitate on you.
Okay.
As you float up in the air and drag you along like a balloon. As you take your pregnant balloon
Yaikzal balloon.
back to Berrian. How long does the spell last?
This is
10 minutes.
cruel.
It's 10 minutes. I can cast it 3 times.
You will need all 3 of them.
Okay.
This is mean.
No, you asked for comfortable ride.
10 minutes in, after the end, she's like, I'll walk.
Okay. I mean,
When you get up to the, you didn't realize when you left the tower, the 10 foot wide by 15 foot high, looks like a dark, you would know them as dark green metal, adamantine with inflected gold and mithril,
Oh,
with
wow.
backed by steel railings all through it. The gates will open up.
it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Is he paranoid? What
I've never
happened?
seen anything decorated so beautifully in my life.
I hate the water.
I'm nervous about it.
Yeah, what if someone just falls in?
Or, you know, what if some extra dimensional being comes and
Just swims
floods the tower with water and turns everyone into mindless
What
brain
happened
slugs?
What happened to Berrian from yesterday?
I believe the second part is when you come inside and we close the gates. Thank you.
Can I help you?
I would like not to
No,
be
I'm just the guard.
rushed when you're the highest
Yeah,
help.
do you know who you're talking to?
Drae.
Yeah, maybe keep your fucking mouth shut.
You're the hired help?
Alright,
We're
hold on.
Just on a power.
I have to get my I have to get, can you let Wednesday know they're here?
I'll let her. It's fine. It's fine. Don't bother her.
Oh, but, sorry, I'm the hired help,
Don't
imbecile.
bother her.
They've been around him. Man, this is not new. No, Drae, no, I'm unable.
Yaikzal's already walking
I'm unable
inside.
to help you.
It just takes like one step towards him.
Don't move it.
Takes another.
Is this the time?
The duel.
Who do you think is more expendable of the two of us?
Me. I'm ready.
It's a 10.
Yeah.
I'm not ready. Drae, hurry up!
Just like, yeah. Pat him on the shoulder and just like punch him in the gut like as hard as you can.
Would you like to roll a perception?
Sure.
Okay.
14.
It's not very hard. He's wearing a breastplate
Well, yeah, like wear the armor, don't like.
in the groin.
I don't know. I know how to hurt people through armor.
Okay, I say that you punch him in the armpit or something.
Yeah, I just like punch him somewhere like.
Find somewhere soft and punch him hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's only like a 16 to hit.
Probably not enough.
Well, no, breastplate is 16.
Yeah.
So
So if he has any dex at all, it'll miss.
No, it's 16 with dex.
Oh, that's
With
right.
14
It's
dex, yeah.
breastplate. Yeah.
It's a warning shot.
And he just hold on. Let's see if he.
Natural 20.
Okay. Morning, Drae. Are you finished?
Drae!
Wait, God. What's that guy's name?
I have to make him now. It's
Yup.
gonna be Duke or something.
Alright.
You end up in the tower with the Yaikzal, who is thoroughly annoyed at having called you twice now.
I'm sorry, he's being an asshole.
Everyone Berrian hires is an asshole except for Wednesday. You get used to it.
Berrian doesn't really hire. Like, Wednesday kind of. Never mind.
She's getting paid by him.
That's
That's-
true.
I'm working on that.
That's hired.
It's kind of weird, power dynamic wise.
So you guys find
Says the guy who just power tripped.
I imagine you guys find Berrian in the tower.
He's down on the main floor again.
Hey,
Oh.
honey,
Hello.
I'm home.
Welcome back.
You'll have like a table with tea and stuff out.
You would have had to have made the tea yourself.
We have chefs and people that work here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would.
What's
brought it
the
out.
water?
You would have got a tactful like, I'd love to make it for you, but honestly, Wednesday scares me too much. If someone was going to make it for you, she would have. I don't want to be in the middle of this. The cups
I
are
make
right
it.
there.
I make it.
Make your own tea.
What's with the water?
You made tea?
Yes.
To Wednesday.
Your brother? Yes.
Well, thank you so much.
Is it me?
Oh,
The what? Oh, it's called a moat.
Are we gonna... Why am I here?
why is it so deep?
To hang out.
Could we not do it at my place?
Your place is less defended.
That's true, and I just made
You
this.
have a whole moat. For what reason?
That's a good point. What reason?
Not the gloves.
The what? She is
Oh, there's some gloves. Did they not tell you about that?
Yeah, I got my gloves back. Me and Barrick talked. He agreed to let me keep the gloves.
Do I need to plan a funeral?
Caught him fishing in the mountain.
Maybe for Barrick, if
Last
he
night?
tries to go back on our deal.
I really don't care about the Thieves Guild. They can fuck themselves.
Right?
I don't think you should.
Actually, don't even want them to get that much pleasure.
Why did you go steal it?
Because
Like,
they're
that's
mine.
dangerous. You could have brought in anyone with. Who did you bring?
Yeah, Drae, who'd you bring?
I had a
Did they
briefcase.
say it secret? Who'd you bring, Drae?
I had a briefcase.
I've never met Briefcase.
Are you crazy?
Is
Did
he
it have a
strong?
name?
It was
Sneaky?
easy.
Okay.
I know that place like the back of my hand. It's a one-man job. Like, there wasn't room for... I was in a tiny little box for, like, the entirety of my time in there. There wasn't room for anyone, not even you. Well...
Huh?
Huh?
I-
Just gonna wait. Yeah.
He stole gloves and called me fat.
I did not.
You're beautiful, Yaikzal.
You didn't even say anything.
He loves you very much.
As
You look
some
great.
tea gets set down in front of Yaikzal by Wednesday.
Thank you.
You look great.
Thank you. Why?
Because they're mine.
But you have to agree, they're pretty good.
They're great gloves.
Like,
They make me so good at my
they
job.
Make him good at a lot of stuff.
I am too tired to deal with this.
Oh, but hey, by the way, and he like brings out this pillow.
I was
that he found.
against getting you.
Sorry.
Just for the record.
Here, and he's gonna like slip the pillow behind your back and give you like a cushion for the chair.
Thank you. Against getting me!
Yeah. You would have to walk that far.
Inside joke.
Unfortunately, this is the truth.
I think more because he was lazy than otherwise and scared of her.
Oh.
Fuck. That was gross. Sucks.
Wow, 10.
You believe him?
Okay, we're here to just hang out.
Well,
Why couldn't we do it at my place where I didn't have to walk this far?
Well, because
The
in the
gloves.
odd chance that Barrick decides to seek vengeance...
So you brought me to the place he's gonna come search?
Yeah, Berrian.
just for tea. We'll send you home.
Yeah. Drae's still in his armor, by the way. Like, he's prepared.
You know what? I'm gonna drop this because I have something more exciting. And I don't want to hear anything about these stupid gloves.
Let's...
You better just put them on and never talk about it again.
Deal.
Yeah, they're
No,
physical.
I'm keeping him for 3 days. I told you.
You can put them on after 3 days.
Why you?
I heard of this beautiful broth. There's like this cool people coming in and they're selling all this expensive stuff and we need to get in there, and if we do not get this prehistoric bone broth, I will literally die.
Wednesday, you're
die.
great at getting food.
Sure. I can
It's-
try to find it at the market.
It's something I don't even think we can get. It's like bidding.
You don't have the
It's
gloves
been
on
made-
you, do you?
Wait, bidding?
It's been made 3 times by this amazing chef.
So people are bidding on it.
Yeah.
So it's at an auction.
Yeah. It's a very...
You guys would put things together. You've heard of the auction coming to town. There is a
Yeah.
royal auction going to be hosted.
Oh, Drae.
It happens once every 10 years.
There's things there that I could use.
Like what?
well, first we're getting the broth, obviously.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, I like the idea of taking things that rich people want. Even if that means buying it instead of them, so...
Drae, you understand that you're more wealthy than most people in this city now?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
I'm not rich, though.
sorry, when you say wealthy people, I just
No. It's like, there's a difference between having money and, like, being a person who has money, you know?
So clearly, you guys aren't any help.
Like,
I will
obviously
figure
they're
it out.
synonymous logically. I mean, like,
We
there's
can-
a kind of person who has money, and then there's having money.
hold on. Yaikzal, yes, we'll help you.
Good, good. I need it. It
Okay.
is
Yeah.
essential.
I mean, I should... Honestly, well,
Like those essential
not
oils you
to
thought you
bail
needed?
on you, but if I'm being hunted, it's probably for the best that I'm not around all of you, just for your own safety.
Okay, pussy.
Oh, this got hostile.
You know why I hate that.
You know,
Because not only does it emasculate me, it also is in reference to feelings.
It's okay. I don't think you could get it anyways. You're too weak.
Fine, I'll get it. Jesus Christ.
You're gonna need an invitation.
Wait, don't we have one? Are we famous?
I'll see
You
what I can do.
Not received an invitation.
Haven't gotten an invitation. How dare they?
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I
better.
was thinking we could talk to the king. He loves us.
I would.
He would know.
Can
so
we
much.
can we not use the king as like a be all end all
I
ticket
mean, it's all
to the
he's
city?
good for.
No,
Hey,
like
he-
defending the realm.
Realm, his city,
He was really good at not dying that one time.
because of us.
Well, no, he had like all those contingencies in place. The stone,
That's
his
true.
flesh regrew after his whole body exploded.
That's
That's
true.
impressive.
He's so impressive. He should be able to get us an invite.
Yeah.
All right, Yaikzal, we will get an invite.
Great.
Why don't you do some research and see what you can find out too?
Okay.
All right.
How? Because I am not walking to people.
We have books.
Okay.
Or you could get someone to help, like Lorelei. Or Lorelei's good at stuff.
Me and Lorelei are rough.
Okay.
Really? She's so good at everything.
Not good at moms.
She's great at moms.
Berrian's just gonna exit this conversation.
She's so good with kids. What are you talking about?
I mean moms. Like
Wednesday, that thing that you were gonna tell me about.
She's a
Why
good
would she have a mom problem? She
Pretty
doesn't
sure I'm
even
not
have
talking
one.
to you at the moment.
Do you see how those correlate?
Yeah, and he's like, fucking
No,
work with me.
mommy issues come
Work
from
with me. Like,
Not
over
Hey, I got some
dependence
cleaning
on
to
you.
do. She heads into another room.
there's different ways of mommy issues coming into play.
She call you mommy?
Gross!
Look, I don't know what's going on. Like, are you?
She hates
Did-
her. She is feeling
Oh,
all feelings.
your
of-
mom?
Yeah, and she's like, I think she's getting some feelings of her abandonment.
I don't know. She was nice.
click.
I have no super feelings on it.
Natural 20.
Stealth to leave.
As you look up and your brother is gone.
And Wednesday.
That is
And Wednesday, yeah.
25.
Natural 20.
No, not for that.
Oh.
What was that?
Deception. She said she had no super feelings.
Wow, that's really big of you.
I know.
You know, people always deserve a second chance unless they slight me.
Okay.
It's just like, you know, I don't see how that backfires in any way logically.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's just, you know, there's a line you don't cross.
You know, Berrian invited me here. Maybe he had a reason other than tea.
We're right. We should go find him.
Well, he's in the room, obviously. She'll look around.
No,
And
About there.
he's like, are you, from the stairwell, are you guys done?
hang on. I need to talk to my girlfriend.
As Darling is pushing past you, Berrian, she comes down and sees Yaikzal,
Hi.
like, arms out. You can't understand a word she's saying, but arms out and comes and...
I've been learning Abyssal.
Like every other word.
You get a few words in there,
Yeah.
but very, very few at this point. And she's like reaching down and like feeling your stomach and like appreciating it and like getting at your skin and like putting her head to it and just kind of cuddling your stomach at this
Hey,
point.
hey.
That's okay. She's like cutting her
Okay.
hair.
Dre's just gonna go and try and find Wednesday.
Okay, she's cleaning in the kitchen. The spotless
Berrian
kitchen.
points.
Look, you can keep the gloves if you want. Just please don't have them on you.
They're not on me.
Good, cause magic and shit that they might use to
I've
track
got them in the room.
Okay.
I swear to God, if they're missing when I go look at them...
Natural 20. Good job, Drae. No, I promise.
Right.
If it's important to you, they can stay there.
Well, I wish that extended to you going and stealing them in the first place. But thank you.
Like, disrespect.
You're an oaf. A big oaf. A big lovable oaf. But you're an oaf.
Not that scary. They like to make you think they're that
You're
scary.
an oaf.
greater
Oh.
Net 10. I keep wanting to say natural 10, like natural whatever
No,
number you roll. I don't know why.
That doesn't happen.
Sorry.
Oaf. Oaf. You're an oaf.
I'm trying to
You're a big
think the
oaf.
fucking-
A big
I'm an
fun
oaf.
Thank you.
Yaikzal, will you just have tea and
It
not?
doesn't.
Like, do we have to? Can we just have tea?
It's not bone broth.
You don't have to eat. Can we just have tea talk?
Yeah, we could talk. She's like,
Sure.
you handed her a cup and she has put it to the side.
And he's just gonna be like, how are you feeling?
Can I make you something?
No.
Okay.
I'm tired. Very sore.
Okay. I've never known.
Everyone around me is just so much.
I've never had a pregnant relative.
Oh, me neither. It's weird.
And he'll
Wasn't
just.
there that one girl in high school? Well, that's not a relative, but
It's a high school.
Yes.
As
there
at this
was a-
point, between, like, feeling your stomach and cuddling against it, you're also getting a back massage from Darling.
Great. There, should have.
Berrian will just like do like anything he can to just not talk about all of the other shit that's horrible in everyone's lives right now. And he just wants to talk
She will have
about,
a
and he
talk.
just lets you talk and just points you in the, and he's like, yeah, what about that? Okay.
You guys have a good chat over tea. Drae
Dre's
kind
just
of
sort of there.
ruminating over his clubs that he can't have yet. As eventually it starts to get late enough, you decide to head home and start the long walk home.
Gonna walk.
Why are you walking?
They made me walk here.
You don't go! You're so big!
Berrian would have teleported her back home.
Oh,
Imagine your feet, huh?
they're so sore.
You should not be walking!
I didn't choose to.
Don't do it next time.
But they asked me to go.
Say no! They're idiots!
I should have came here. And she's like just leaned against him. She's just like, ugh.
Ugh,
How was the bar?
it was good.
Is there anything exciting?
Yes, fights, very good.
People actually are fighting?
Yes, no, I mean, someone tried to get in a fight outside of the ring and I got to throw them out.
That's pretty exciting. I missed the bar.
But people are fighting, yes, in the ring. Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Gerlid went up. She makes stomp.
She is so cool.
Uh,
Let's go inside. She's like,
okay. Brings you in. He's been just like radiating heat for you in the cold evening.
this baby wants heat. Like she never wants it. She never wants heat.
Just
And this
always feel cold.
Yeah, she's always just like, oh, nice.
As you head to bed, Drae, go ahead and make me a perception check.
If it is about the thing, I also have other stuff going on.
What are other stuff going on?
So Rosco is in there as well, and he's been staying in the area watching Wednesday's door.
Okay.
And then plus there's all of the guards and wards and the fog and
Okay.
Yeah.
arcane block and
And Dre's been like, Ray only, well no, they still sleep 8 hours, but, yeah, he's been like napping during the day, like to stay more awake at night.
Okay.
Than,
Are you awake at night or are you asleep?
awake.
Okay. So you've been sleeping during the day, staying awake during the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like keeping watch.
All right.
It's an 18 on perception.
18 on perception. And Roscoe?
And he would be in the bedroom where the gloves are.
He would be out watching.
No,
the
Dre's in
doorway.
the bedroom. That's what he's
Okay,
saying.
sorry, what did I get?
13,
And then
18.
okay, 22.
22? All right. Quiet evening. Berrian, you wake up the next morning and go to check on Roscoe, and your connection to him is gone.
Okay. So, how many counter spells were used?
You check over your doors, and none of the spells have been triggered.
Recast Rosco.
Okay, you resummon.
What
bird.
happened?
Reappears, and you will get a like a sort of huff from him, and this bleeding of this sort of surprised and angry emotion.
You don't know what happened?
You'll feel this flash of fear.
Okay. And none of the guards and wards, none of the nothing triggered.
Nothing has been affected.
Because she's on the second floor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm heading down there to their room.
Okay, you go down. Wednesday's probably already up making breakfast by this point.
Wednesday,
Hey,
where are those gloves?
they're in the room.
Check them.
I did.
Someone killed Rosco last night.
What? I thought you was in the tower.
Yeah, in the tower. So are
Is
they
that
here?
possible?
Look, take me to the gloves, please.
Is this some ploy to get the drug?
I'm not fucking around.
Alright. She'll come up, open the door, take you over to their cupboard and
Detect magic.
open it. Okay, technique magic. All the regular magic you'd expect from your tower, and the glow coming from the gloves that she has tucked in like a shoebox in the cupboard.
Okay. Drae. Get up.
And he's been staying up all night. Tried to talk him out of it, but he's not worried. No one's gonna come, right?
Once I have the gloves.
Drae. Someone came in here and killed Rosco last night. And he was outside the door.
Did I hear anything?
Nope.
Weird.
Okay. Also, every door in the entire tower has arcane lock, by the way. So, it's gonna take an ungodly amount of counter spells to get...
Well, that means it's an inside job, right?
No, because there's nobody on that floor anymore. Everybody's downstairs.
You have guards that are allowed to patrol the tower.
Students can also move through the tower.
Yes, but at nighttime.
Alright, let's get Lorelei to...
We should get Lorelei to come and stay here for the next couple days.
Yeah, she's not busy. She's fine.
Alright? Send a message to Lorelei. Hey, can you come to the tower? We have something.
I'm kind of busy. What's up? Yes, I'm making you cast a spell again.
Drae needs you. Someone killed Rosco.
Then resummon him. I'm on my way.
So Lorelei eventually shows up at the tower, probably with Yaikzal in tow, with Big Red carrying a...
Drae, you can explain everything. Let him know what's going on.
Little pat on the cheek.
At least I get cheek pits and not yelled at for a few minutes.
Alright, not a big deal. I took back some property that was mine and we're just being extra cautious. What property? You know those...
The gloves? You remember that the Jacks took back from him? He went and stole them, and now Roscoe stayed outside their door, inside the tower. But it's alright, he's not worried, there's nothing wrong.
Are you fucking... And she gets right in his face. We cannot make enemies. They're not enemies, they're not even a threat. Because they control more territory in this city than anybody else. What the fuck are you thinking? They just quietly squabble.
Wednesday's as happy as she's looked in days. She's like, finally, somebody's got sense. As they argue over in the corner, looks over at Big Red. That's proper, that's cute.
Yaizel's asleep.
Just warm body, he's just putting off extra heat for you as he carries you
Basking
passed
in the
out.
heat.
Despite the fact that you are massive for a pregnant woman, he has no trouble carrying you.
Yeah, he's
I got your back.
asleep. The one time that you're I got your back.
Yeah.
The next night, Berrian 2.
Well, I mean, it's still the morning.
We're not at the next night yet.
I'm just letting you know that there'll be different things going on for the next night.
Alright, so what do you want me to do?
Whatever you can do to help us keep track or stop people from coming in.
Do you think someone in the tower did it? That's what Drae said. You just said
Sure.
it. Yeah,
sure.
I did.
It's a possibility.
Alright, do you want me to... I get them all into the room, I can read their minds? And
Sure.
have a little...
I call a
group sharing
office meeting with all the guards and all the students.
Okay, you get everybody probably outside the tower. Like, you guys would be in the...
No classroom downstairs.
It's not big enough for all of the guards and all of the students.
We'll do it in shifts.
Sure, we go to the roof.
Yaikzal,
Okay.
in her sleep, has grabbed his cheeks and went,
All right.
He's just holding her, like...
All right, everyone.
Were they at the tower?
Yeah, he brought her along with...
Amazing.
We have a security breach. Lorelei's going to just double check to make sure that everyone here isn't an imposter
How is she
or a
doing that?
shapeshifter. With her ways, she'll trust me. Just don't resist.
I'm not really comfortable with that. As Ella's hand is like up.
Why's that?
Because I don't really trust you, and so I'm not gonna just not resist something
Don't
you're
have
trying to
anything
do.
to hide. You shouldn't be afraid.
Sure, that's what everybody says?
It's a zone of truth, Ella.
Okay.
Are you completely opposed to it?
No, fine. Zone of truth.
Right, because I'll also be letting it do it on me as well.
Okay,
If that helps.
sure.
All right. We need to make sure that no one in here got taken over. All right.
This won't really... In Berrian's head, this won't really account for that, right? Because they might not have memories of things they did while they were...
Just let's figure it out.
Please don't resist, I'll know if you do, and there'll be problems. She casts... This zone is like this... It's same, like, teal light on her head, sort of.
Spreads out over the group there. As they fall into Zone of Truth, none of them resist.
Okay. Berrian's gonna... something or someone killed Rosco last night.
Rosco appears on your shoulder. Whoo!
He's back now, but does anyone know about what happened
He's
to
back
Rosco
home.
last night?
You'd get a chorus of no's.
Any lies?
She's also detecting thoughts.
Yeah.
You'd have to go one by one.
No, she can do the group.
No, you cannot look at more than one person's thoughts at a time.
Hey, can we go one at a time, please?
Okay, and I'll just start.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just gonna
Get
go
through
person by person.
None of them are lying. None of them seem suspicious.
Okay. Any extra juicy thoughts?
No, they're mostly like weirded out by being on the roof and being in Zone of Truth
Alright.
and under suspicion.
All right. I guess you can drop it. We're probably good.
Sure.
All right. Everybody's good. Thank you for being receptive. We've dealt with shapeshifters and doppelgangers before.
The alternative is getting stabbed, so...
No, it's not, Lorelei. That's not the...
It is the other way we know.
Okay, that is true. Actually, this is a good lesson. And he'll explain kind of about shapeshifters and do like a little mini lesson on about how the way that we had to find it out was like
Back in my
stabbing
day.
people kind of thing.
It is yet to find you guys a shapeshifter, but you guys have used it a number of times.
I've also been stabbed.
All right, you're welcome to go back to your stuff. Thank you.
Everybody will kind of spread out. Ganelthian will hold back, see that the group's not leaving, and kind of step forward. Is everything all right?
Yes.
Is there anything you need me to do?
Just be vigilant.
All right.
If something seems out of miss or out of line,
Should I make sure everyone has their doors locked?
yes,
help.
that would be good.
Do we have any idea what's happening at all?
At this moment, no. I'm still doing research.
He's going to insight. He looks at you, like, hard, and then seems to nod. All right,
Okay.
well, I'll make sure everyone's got their doors locked and
All right.
maybe take a shift outside so I can watch.
All right. And if you're going to do a shift, take 2 of you.
I just meant in the common room.
Okay. All right. Yes. Thank you.
Still a good
Good idea. But two of you, right?
procedure.
Sure.
Okay.
As he will head downstairs with the rest of them. And you can hear on the other side of the hatch, he immediately gets ambushed by a flood of questions. They left, saw him standing there, like all camped out. Wait, you're gonna? No, they don't. They're looking into it. Yeah, we'll do it. He's leading people away back into the tower.
And I'm amping up security.
Okay, what are you changing for security?
Alarms
Okay.
all over the place.
Okay.
Berrian 2 will be on the same floor as the
So he's just going to sleep on the same floor?
Berrian 2 doesn't have to sleep. Berrian 2 is a construct made out of ice and water.
There's a creature, partially real, formed from ice or snow. Take actions, otherwise be affected as a normal creature.
Okay, so then he'll be opposite of me then.
Uses all the statistics of the creature. So it does sleep.
Sure, he'll be awake.
Okay, so he's awake on the floor. Is he like sitting outside their door, or in another room, or where is he?
I haven't thought 100%. He'll be out there hidden, not obvious, on the second floor.
So he'll be in another room then, because everywhere else is obvious. There's not really like concealment.
Sure, just peeking around the corner or something. Well, it's all heavily obscured by mist for anybody that isn't part of it, right? Like this is.
So he's hiding in the mist on the main floor, or on the same floor.
But it's not mist for him.
Yes, yeah.
So there's a doorway right there. He can just peek around the corner and look at the doorway, right?
Okay.
Anyways, there's a lot of things going on, so I'd have to know what's kind of going on, because there's a lot of stuff going on here.
Well, so what I know, you got alarm spells. You've got your spells on your doors.
I also
your
have
locks on your
Mordecai and
doors.
Sanctum that blocks all teleportation magic. I have alarms on everything. I have, like, all of the doors are high quality and locked with arcane lock. Like,
you have Rosco stay in the room?
sure, if she'll allow it.
Absolutely not.
There you go.
What's gonna happen?
You tell me.
Do you want something
He
to
got
happen?
killed last night. I don't want him in here.
Oh, you mean like that? Okay. Sure. No, whatever. It's not my owl.
Yeah.
Okay. A quiet evening passes. You guys awake the next morning.
Oh, sorry.
Are you guys doing anything else the next day?
Nothing was seen, nothing happened, nothing was triggered.
Nope.
Same thing again.
Sending to Ari
Okay.
just during the day.
Yeah.
Can you come keep me company?
I would love to come keep you company and do a few other things with you, but I'm afraid I am somewhat engaged. I promised Jessica we would spend a day.
I'm saying, if you run off with her,
Wouldn't you just be miffed?
I'd be.
You have to do another sending if you want to reply again. Just flirting with your girlfriend with all your spell slots.
I wouldn't enjoy it. I'm glad you're having fun.
Well, you're slated to join us next week. Okay. A quiet evening passes the next night as well, as Wednesday gets up, pulls out the gloves, and we'll just huck them onto Drae and walk out of the room without a word.
Can we talk? Like.
Door closes.
I would have identified the gloves that morning too.
Okay, yeah, they are the ones you
They are the
recognize.
same gloves.
Yes.
That's a really good thought. I just would have thrown it right on my hands without thinking about it. Good thing.
And I've noticed nothing.
No.
Okay, I've let the kid, like, all the students and everything are normal. Hey, things are good. I've told the guards, I'm like, extra vigilant.
Okay.
It's fine. Don't let that fucking thing happen. Bad cop Rosco.
That needs to go on the Instagram. Oh my god. I love it. He's so beefy. Oh.
He's fluffed up.
Okay. That is so good.
I apologize to Roscoe. I'm like, thank you for keeping watch. I don't know what did that.
Sits on your shoulder and looking about him.
He can talk to me.
No, he cannot. Like, he doesn't have words. He can do emotions.
Okay.
You can communicate like an owl, and you guys have like a emotional connection as well that is part of your psychic connection. All right. So the 3 days pass. You have the gloves on. Identified. Nothing was suspicious.
Yeah.
Now that he has the gloves on, I'm not worried about it. It's his problem now.
What are you guys doing next?
Lorelei wants to track down Yaikzal. Isn't
Okay.
that hard they're living?
No, yeah, you'd find Yaikzal at her house probably.
Yeah.
Big Red has been taking more time off the bar. You would quickly find out that Maglin has chastised him for not being home more. He's been around. You've seen a couple mornings he went to the bar and was back like early morning when he got chased off by Maglin. What did I tell you? I said don't come into work. Oh, you thought I was kidding? No, go home. We'll have nothing to eat or drink all day. Are you in this place too? Okay, well that's Yaikzal. Alright, bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, bye.
So yeah, you would find Big Red just awkwardly hovering around Yaikzal and like helping her move things and probably getting in the way more than anything.
It's like Lorelei nods like a little approvingly.
Hi.
Just wanted to check in because we haven't really talked that much.
Okay. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing better.
That's good. I'm a little worried.
No.
That was a big thing, and I would approach it better if I knew how. But I don't.
You don't need to. It's not your problem.
You're doing better for sure?
Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun.
Insight.
Lorelai's good at this skill. Not the one adjacent to it though.
Where is it? It is here. It is here. That's a 17. It happened again!
I mean, this is the
I don't think Lorelai's that great at deception anyways, but just another natural one for Lorelei.
It's weird, it just says you can communicate, it doesn't say how.
I get what I want. I get what I want.
Yeah, Lorelei's like weirdly just like an open book emotionally. Even you, when you're moody, addled, prego state of mind, can like she is honestly like feeling better, which lines up with like what you've seen. Like she's been less cagey, less confrontational, but she's still worried about you, trying to figure out what's going on with her. Like she still gets mad when she sees your mom, and now just hates that it keeps happening and is worried that you think less of her for it.
You know, I know you're going through a lot, and trust me, I know about parent issues, but I don't care that you're reacting to it. I mean, you're allowed to. Like, it's something big that's happening. And I mean, like, you're one of my closest friends, so reacting's not that out of the... It'd be more out of the water if you didn't. You know, like, I would be
Maybe, yeah.
more worried.
Alright, I'm going to get somewhere else. Something. Bye. Big Red is gonna open the door and step out and turn. Hey, what are you doing? And then walk away.
Can you check that?
Who's he talking to? Just like poke her head out the...
Look out. You can see Lazuli like following after him, retreating away.
Who was it?
It's your mom.
She's been something. At least she's trying. She made this little... I don't know if she made it. This little blanket. She'll like pull it out. She like keeps it near her. I think it's too small.
Probably, yeah. She's seen your husband.
It's the thought that counts. Maybe I'll hang it in his room. I really hope it's a guy.
No? What's wrong with girls?
I love girls, but I know me, and I don't want another me.
There'd be nothing wrong with another one of you.
Thank you. This thing better come out. It better leave.
Well, By all estimates, I thought you were going to be done months ago, based off the rate at which you were blossoming.
I would have asked
Oh,
Big Red how long things normally last. What would you have said?
At least a year. He's no expert, but
Yeah. So, I've talked to Big Red about it. Because if it's hasn't come up by now, it's supposed to be a year. And she's like picked up something.
just abusing some of your property in your anger.
Okay. It's just...
I have how many months?
You're on like month 8 at this point.
I have so many to go.
It'll be okay.
Especially, you probably would have been like hopeful, like we're almost at the end, and then you saw yourself just getting bigger and bigger, and you're like, it's either 1 month or 4.
And I have to deal with my dad. And I have to deal. And she's just gone livid. Like she.
Have you heard from him yet?
No.
Has Arbitrary told you anything?
No, he hasn't said anything. It's a surprise.
Alright, well, I'll just kill him when he shows up.
At least let me talk to him and then we'll kill him.
I mean, I can curse him if you'd prefer.
Let's talk
him
to
suffer?
him first.
Alright,
And then we can make him suffer.
at least one of them.
And I'd prefer it to be him. I feel weird hurting a lady.
Get used to it.
I don't want to.
Do what you have to do.
I guess. She's like gonna lounge back. That was exhausting.
Ella is such a piece of work. She just starts gossiping with you.
They just started absolutely.
Just talking back and forth. As Berrian, you would have an invite for sometime this week to come to the palace to see Charisse, along with Alekxander, the Baron to whom you guys are beneath, basically, in the peerage.
Well, okay. Cool.
It's rather suitor. Gotta
I'll
fight.
prepare.
Okay, you
Disintegrate.
make yourself look nice. You get some nicer clothes to put on, and eventually make your way over to the palace. It would be the same reception as last time. You're quickly led through the gates and over to the garden once again, and you make yourself comfortable. And you see Charisse coming out, and she's arm in arm with an older gentleman. By the looks of it, he's bald at the top. You can see some gray hair, kind of that hasn't been cut immediately along the sides. Quite the mustache coming out, like a military mustache coming across front. Mostly gray at this point. He looks to be maybe in his late 50s, but strong, tall as well, broad shoulders, and approaching. He's dressed well, like he's dressed quite sharply and in very nice clothes by the looks of it. And there is there's a dagger on his hip and a broadsword on his back.
Okay.
And he approaches just talking, and you can see he's got kind of a tight smile on his face as Charisse leads him over and sits him down, and
I'll shake his hand and get to know him.
get up and shake his hand, and he's got a firm grip as you're shaking. You can feel the like rough hands. You'd probably recognize the calluses. He has handled a sword quite a bit.
Kind of look to her to make introductions.
This is Alekxander Berrian. I'm sure you know each other's titles.
Yeah.
As he nods, I've heard of you. Firm handshake and
Nice to
sits
meet you.
himself down. Have you been by your property yet?
I have not had an opportunity yet, unfortunately.
It's a nice spot. I've been there.
Do you have any places you'd recommend on the property?
I'm sure your steward would be a better guide than I.
I'm sure.
I've heard much of you from Charisse. She's been looking forward to making our introduction.
Only good things, I hope.
Yes, indeed. I've heard you did good for the city. As you will, it's like starts to. It's kind of a distant memory, but it draws. He would have been one of the like generals who would have been with the king in the early days of the outsiders coming in, who would have been around like the war table that they got set up in the throne room.
Oh, okay.
Strong moonshine.
And I'll just kind of like, Berrian's face will fall a little bit as Still a lot of loss of life, but could have been much worse.
Indeed, it could have.
Well,
As Charisse is just kind of like fluttering at the side, and you can see hope is turning into like joy as this is going so much better than the one with Bran went, and you can see her like grinning a little before she gets control of it and just brings it to like a light, like kind of like butterfly, like just kind of hovering at the edge without being too exuberant.
and I'll just kind of like ask him about, his career a little bit and what he does when we're not warring and...
Well, I got started in the military. I was... Well, I couldn't call myself common stock, but I was around the borders of Kar with my father before the war happened, and I worked my way up to general shortly before that and served such in the war. I've been a useful hand after my father's passing. He was loyal to the king.
Would I know if he's a noble?
Alekxander is absolutely a noble, yes.
Okay.
He is, like I said, your guys' in the period, like your guys' territory
Yeah.
is technically under his purview.
And I'll ask him about, like, I can roll an intelligence for it. But I'll ask him, like, questions about, like, some of the events from the war with the orcs that I don't know about that he might have participated
Sure,
in.
yeah, he's
Give him,
definitely
like, some talking
got war
points.
stories. He's affable with you. Go ahead and roll me an insight check.
3.
10.
Okay, he's affable with you. You get the sense that he's not a very talkative person. Like he's very, like he's got a sharpness about him.
Okay.
He's like an unsheathed sword, kind of, like to deal
Okay.
with. But Charisse is doing a fantastic job of smoothing out those sharper edges. Like anywhere that he might be getting a little or anything, she cuts in with like, so, and he seems to appreciate her quite a bit. Like you can tell he's not the most depth in social, but she'll cut in with like some tea here where something gets awkward, or a laugh at the appropriate time, or if like the silence is dragging on, be like, Berrian, you should tell us about your latest experiment. I haven't talked to you in a few weeks. I'm sure you've gotten up to much.
Yes. Where are we?
Like month 8.
Like, sorry?
Month 8.
No, like where?
Oh, you guys are in the palace grounds. You're in the garden under the gazebo.
Is there like big wooden swing?
Watch this.
Oh.
And I'm gonna like teleport over there. And then teleport over there. And then teleport back here.
You can see Alekxander has a very like calculating look in his eyes as he's like kind of measuring you up as you do this. Charisse is just like wide-eyed with less shock than you'd expect, but like surprise.
But here's the best part. It's permanent.
Very
I
good.
can do it forever.
That's quite impressive.
I have something that I would really like to show you. But maybe for after.
Well, I think I've told enough war stories. I know when the younger generation needs their space. Thank you for inviting me, Lady Charisse, as he will bow low. A pleasure to meet you, Marquis.
Pleasure to
Shake
meet
hands
you
with
as
you.
well.
You get another firm handshake as he will kind
will,
of turn
okay.
about and make his way off. And Charisse's like, I'll walk you out. And she'll get up and take his arm again and walk him back towards the palace. And
Okay.
you see them just like chatting as they go, mostly her doing the talking before she kind of walks her way back to you.
I'm gonna like, okay, I need you to describe to me your favorite, like, scene or place that you've ever been to. Or maybe someplace you've never been to that you would want to go to.
We went to visit one of the cousins, and I had this lovely room up in a tower, and there was a vine growing partially over the window, and it looked out to this crystal clear little pond with a couple of lilacs growing around it, and there was just a copse of trees about it with vines hanging off them, and a couple of the most colorful birds you'd ever lay eyes on hanging about them, and everything just sort of had this shimmer in the morning air.
Okay. Alright, come with me.
All right.
And I'm like, are we allowed to go to the lake?
I suppose, as she looks over at one of the guards who is hanging nearby, Are we alright to go to the lake? Allow me to prepare a retinue, ma'am. As he'll walk off and
Okay.
she'll sit with you and sip a little more. We'll just wait then.
Okay.
As eventually he comes back with about 15, 20 guards
Okay.
with him, and they will go out with you. And
Can she draw at all?
yes, quite
I'm
well.
like getting her to like draw her like.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
She's doing it quickly, not her best work, but she does like a rough sketch of it.
But I have an
with some
idea and
charcoal.
I can build it in my
Yeah.
head.
No, but you can tell even just like the quick scratch, she is a practiced artist.
Okay. I'm gonna take her to the lake where the dock would be.
Okay.
And like, we're gonna need a boat, small boat.
As one of the guards will walk over to one of the ships
Okay.
that is like docked there and just start untying it, and it's
Yeah.
half-cloak property, so he'll
And
grab the
we'll
ship.
go out with it, and I'll take them out to like into kind of the middle of the lake, and
Okay.
then once
Throw her out.
I'm going to turn around and cut her head off. Disintegrate.
Where is the campaign going now?
No. I'm going to cast Mirage Arcana.
That takes an hour, I think. So if you
takes
guys-
10.
Is it 10 minutes? It might be 10 minutes.
Let me look it up. Either way.
But yeah, you
Sit
guys
down,
hang out
babe.
there. You've got. It's not a small boat. Like it's a sailing ship that they've taken you out on. So all of the guards fit on it.
Gosh,
Give me 1 sec.
For an hour.
It's like the Doctor Strange. Well, he's like doing weird hand things here while he's doing this.
I haven't watched the new one.
He does it in the first one.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he does a lot.
I thought this was
It's his
a moment about
iconic-
him doing
Casting
it forever.
time 10 minutes.
Okay, so you take 10 minutes to cast this magic.
and I'm going to make an island
right?
Yeah.
that is exactly like like the tower with
Okay.
the vine
Yeah.
and like the little crystal clear. There's an island, but there's like the little crystal clear pond on the island, and it's like exactly what you said.
Yeah, you take the 10 minutes. Charisse just kind of sits in a chair that one of the guards has brought out for her and watches you with interest going about your work, casting your spell.
And then I'll just kind of like have my wand, and then you hear like a, boom, and like a, and
As
the
you
water
watch.
will start to, and then, and like little crystals coming.
As, like frost spreading all at once, you watch it just form and lift up as this island pulls itself from the water. And there's this pristine picture that she drew, and she gasps a little at seeing it.
Do you want to know the best part? And I'm going to ask one of the guards, who would like to accompany us?
As 10 of them will step to the side and
Okay.
throw down the plank for embankment.
Yeah, and then I'll walk onto the island and I'll see. Step on.
She gets to the edge and just carefully like puts a foot on it, and then some weight on it. Grabs your
real.
hand and like steps out a little unsteadily. Remarkable.
I go over and I
taps
grab
her foot a little.
some of the
Hardly
water.
tell.
Clear pond water. The vine's real. I'll go like take a little leaf off. Explore. Show me.
She's looking about it. It is quite similar to what I remember. This is remarkable, Berrian. I have never seen magic like this. Well, almost.
I thought you might enjoy it.
Almost.
It is nice to be back. We haven't visited them since then, really. I was too young. Who knows what was going on? But it's
Well-
always stuck in my mind.
I thought this might be something.
I love it. Thank you.
Do you want to go into the tower?
Sure.
And I'll take her up to the top of the tower.
It's just
Such an poor guy.
As she will climb
she
the
jumped
tower
out
with
the
you. You
wrong
guys are partway up it when you would hear a young voice echo, Charisse! And she'll go, oh, I'm sorry, I have... And she vanishes.
Oh,
fucking nim.
okay. I'll head down to the guards and be like,
Make me an intelligence check.
19.
24.
You would recognize the voice. It is the young Princess Mathilde.
Okay. I'll
As you head down and the guards look over at you, see you without her,
Like-
couple of them, like, hands go to steal. The captain...
Matilda called her.
The captain looks over and...
Like, you can confirm that.
It's alright. Let's embark.
All right.
Meteor swarm.
I'm gonna
Is this something we need to get perfect?
as we walk away.
He's just about to ask you to wave your wand and it just vanishes, like melts back into the water from which it sprang. And he will carry you back to shore, and then they will split up from you, but you're both kind of headed in the same direction at this point. As we're going to end there for the evening, folks. No cliffhanger tonight, but thank you very much for joining us.
Out of the darkness.
Roscoe's dead again every night.
I have a few things I could throw in, but it would just feel tacked on at the moment. So, we're going to end there. As always, you can find us... Well, actually, sorry, a few announcements, quick. You guys are playing next Tuesday, right? Going to be some more, video games?
Tuesday.
More of something.
This Tuesday coming up, it might be God of War.
Might be kind of...
Possibly not.
What time?
6 to 10 Mountain.
6 to 10 Mountain
say
Standard
normal.
Time. The Monday, the 30th, 6 to 10, or actually 6 to 7 Mountain Standard Time, we are going to have Hive Tyrant on as a special guest for our monthly adventure talks. So that'll be the Monday. Show up, come support Hive Tyrant. Going to be a lot of fun. And then, as always, you can find us on Discord, Facebook, TikTok, here every Wednesday, 6 to 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And... what's the one I'm missing?
Contest's over, right?
Facebook. Yes, our contest is over. We had a little bit of trouble because everywhere I looked said, here's where you go look to find your list of people who have shared your post. And then when I actually dug into it, all of them still said that, and only one of them admitted the truth that you cannot find any such list. You can just find a number. So if you shared it to anybody, we had 101 people share it. I am giving people a week or two to send in if they shared it or not and how many times they did, and then we will finish up the contest and draw the winner for the $100 gift card.
And then also our subscribes and our follows. And
Yes, I've already tallied that. I've tallied what I can.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for joining us, folks. We're going to run a quick
and
ad
thank
break.
you for supporting the channel.
Thank you. We're going to run a quick 1-minute ad, and then we're going to raid somebody. So stick around for that, and we're signing off.
Bye.